The following is a presentation of WNWS.com.
It's Friday, and that's the day when all these high school football games.
High school football.
Football. High school.
Football.
High school football.
Right, come on, bring it!
Left, red left! Blue 58! Blue 58!
Alrighty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Stephen Rich, your host for tonight. We are live here at the Hornet's Nest, and I am alongside my new partner in crime, Mr. Chris Lambert. We call him the Big Easy around here, folks. We're about 30 minutes before kickoff here where the South Gibson County High School Mighty Hornets are going to play host to the Bolivar Tigers. How you doing, Big Easy?
Doing great, Coach. I'm going to call you Coach tonight if that's all right.
That's fine. Call me Coach. That's fine.
Because you are Coach.
Let me crank you up just a little bit. Let me crank your headset up
there
just a
you
little.
go.
All right. Let's see here. How about that?
How's that sound right there?
That's a lot better. How you doing, Big Easy?
Man, it's been a great day. Great day. Got rained on a little bit this morning, but look at the weather right now. It is clear and sun shining. Man, it's perfect.
You know, my favorite thing about football season is that it's fixing to start cooling off. I've had all the hot I want. It's fixing to start cooling off. I've had all of it I want. So, Mr. Big Easy, we're glad to have you alongside of us here. Should be a pretty good ball game for everybody tonight. This is when it matters.
Yeah,
it starts to count tonight. It's region play tonight. It starts, and this is when it matters. You want to start your region play 1-0. Both teams do. This is the region opener for both teams, and neither team want to lose it. Both teams are very capable of winning the contest. I think on paper, South Gibson's probably favored to win this contest. I know Bolivar's certainly going to have the athletes, but they've been kind of out of sorts so far this year, and we're going to get into that more. We're going to get into that later, folks. We've got our players to watch coming up for you. We've got our keys to victory. We've got our senior spotlights coming. We've got check the stats coming, and we've got our predictions all coming up for you in the pregame. None of this would be possible without the folks at WNWS. So we always want to say thank you, and we appreciate the fine folks at WNWS, the mothership we like to call them. Seabass, my new boss man, and Dan Reeves and company. Also, Mr. Larry. I know Mr. Larry's having, him and his wife's having some very serious health stuff going on right now. We're not going to get into that. We're just going to tell Mr. Larry that we love him and that we're certainly thinking about him and keeping him in our thoughts and in our prayers. Also, got to say thank you to the folks in Brownsville, Mr. Carlton. He hadn't fired us yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yet. We hadn't been fired.
It's still early.
We haven't been fired yet. And also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the mad scientist, Mr. Michael Osborne. He's our technical guru, technical supervisor. Hey, when it's broke, call Michael, that guy. And, Michael's got the coolest car in the world.
What's he got?
Words can't describe it. I'm just going to have to get a picture of it and post it on our page here so everybody can see. If you want to see a cool car, you got to see Michael Osborne's car. This thing is awesome. I know Michael's listening. That's why I said that. So appreciate everybody at WNWS. This is Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert, the Big Easy, and we're live here at the Hornet's Nest. And you mentioned earlier about the weather, man. Beautiful night for some football. It's clear blue and 22 out there. There's a few little lingering clouds, but for the most part, it's clear blue and 22. What do they call those clouds? It's been a long time since I had science class, but those are the clouds that don't carry the rain.
That's the kind I like. Don't carry the ring.
Well, before we go any further, Big Easy, can you give us any? Can you give our listeners any kind of a breakdown on Bolivar Tigers?
Bolivar Central Tigers. They are head coach. Their head coach is Woodrow Lowe. Their offensive coordinator is Rashad Smith, and their defensive coordinator is Bo Hazelwood. Their record is 1-1. They had a loss against Adamsville, losing 9-19, and then they won a big contest over Memphis Academy Health Sciences, and that's a mouthful right there. But
MAHS, just say that. MAHS.
There you
the
go.
Memphis Academy of Health Sciences. Let me help you out.
Yeah, absolutely. I need all the help I can get. They won that game 9-8, so it was a close game.
Isn't that a really weird high school football score?
I was trying to figure that out a while ago.
Okay, so the only way I can figure out 9 points, they didn't kick 3 field goals.
No,
that didn't happen. So the only thing I can figure is they scored a touchdown, got the PAT, and had 7, and then forced MAHS into a safety.
Yes,
that would give them 9.
And
I got to give a shout out. I got to give a shout out to Coach Moore, because I asked Coach Moore last night after our game here how that happened, and I was like, they didn't kick 3 field goals, and he's like, well, they could have went for the PAT and then gotten a safety. So that's the only 9 I can come up with. I think that's probably more likely. I wasn't there and didn't get a report on the game, but that's a really weird high school football score.
It really is more like a baseball score, but we'll talk about that later.
So there's your breakdown of the Bolivar Tigers. Thanks to the Big Easy for getting that ready for us. We're going to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown of South Gibson. Of course, the skipper here at South Gibson is none other than Coach Scott Stedham. And Coach Stedham has he birthed the program. You know, his marks and his name's all over it because he started it. He founded it. You know, he was the original head coach, and I guess he can say the same thing I say. They ain't fired us yet.
No, not yet.
They haven't fired us yet. Coach Stidham's offensive coordinator is Mr. Jim Fischel, longtime friends and longtime offensive coordinator, Mr. Jim Fischel, and Justin Truitt is their defensive coordinator. Of course, offensively, South Gibson's going to run the triple option out of shotgun. It's a wonderful thing, or it can be a very devastating thing, but nonetheless, it's a thing. That's the offense that they run, is the triple option. And defensively, who I must say is the big surprise. I really thought if there was any one area that South Gibson would struggle this year, it would be on the defensive side of the ball. Wrong. I think that's been the highlight this year. You know, they've busted some big plays offensively, but defensively, they've played tough, and they literally replaced everybody. So, quite honestly, I've got to tip my hat. I really got to tip my hat to the coaching staff here. I really do, because, you know, not that I was a doomsday, they're never going to blah. That wasn't me at all. I said from the beginning, from word go, on the air, several places, I said, look, you can't replace 20 seniors and 17 of them basically being, you know, major contributors, replace your entire defense, replace almost your entire offense, and come out of the gate on fire. And they had their struggles in Lexington. They had some struggles here in the Hornets' Nest last Friday night when we played our friends from Nashville, Franklin Road Academy. But they're a lot better, a lot faster than I thought they would be. So I got to tip my hat to coaching staff. I think Big Easy. I think they've done well. I really do. So Bolivar, on the other hand, Bolivar has really struggled. They lost a ton of kids like South Gibson did last year.
20+ players.
They lost 2 Division I athletes. Both of them playing for West Virginia. One of them is going to be a backup quarterback for the Mountaineers tomorrow. Trey Lowe is going to be. He's on the depth chart at number 2 for the Mountaineers. That kid was special.
Is that the coach's son?
That was the coach's son. It sure was. You know, so I mean, that kid was a special talent. So you know, Bolivar. I think Bolivar, watching their film, they've struggled. They've struggled a little more offensively. They just seem out of sorts. I'm gonna tell you though, if you look over there, if you look out there on the field right now, you know, and you guys think, thanks to the camera work, you know, they got some kids, man. They got some dudes. So, I think, like I said earlier, I think South Gibson's probably favored to win the contest. But Bolivar certainly can win this contest. They're
That's
certainly
right.
going to have some athletes, and if they find the spark or find what they've been missing offensively, and it starts to click for them, then South Gibson's going to have all they want. So I'm not going to say that this is going to be a old fashioned take them to the woodshed kind of deal. That's not going to be it at all. So
the one promising thing that I've seen so far, just watching these guys, is, and also I read a while ago where they're returning a loaded offensive line. Every guy on the offensive line played last year and the year before, so they're very seasoned. Their quarterback has been in the wings for the last 3 years, so this is his first chance at a start. His quarterback, Jace McKenzie. And on the ground, their running back is Omar Jones, and the receiver is KJ Murden. And that's the key guys that we need to keep up with tonight.
All right. Well, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have our senior spotlight tonight, and that's number 58, Mr. Josh Clark, Deputy Clark's son, Mr. Josh Clark. He is our senior spotlight tonight. We're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to do our senior spotlight, and then we're going to do our players to watch tonight, and then our keys to victory, and then check the stats. We got another 20 minutes of action for you here in the pregame show. We'll be right back. This is Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school sports.
Yeah.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice, from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call 783-1111 to set your appointment. That's 783-1111. Go Hornets, and be sure to wear your mouthpiece. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com.
If you're ever involved in an automobile accident, the last thing you need to worry about is what to do next. It's simple. Call Precision Auto Body at 783-0075, and they can handle the rest for you. With rental cars on site, they can have you back on the road with no delay. They repair all makes and models, both foreign and domestic. No need for you to run to a franchise or dealer where you're just another number. At Precision Auto Body, you're known by your name and your concerns about your vehicle. They've been in the same location between Milan and Medina for 20 years, with adding a second high-quality location in Dyersburg in 2014. They have all certified technicians and continuous education, so they can repair your vehicle to factory conditions. Remember, you own your vehicle. You own your insurance. You own the right to tell your insurance company that you want Precision Auto Body to repair your vehicle. So don't be just another number, and don't be steered in the wrong direction. Call Precision Auto Body. 783-0075.
The Competition Crusher. Sales event going on now at Sarah of Jackson. We will beat any dealer on any Chevy, period. 2018 Chevy Spark starting at $11,921 and payments as low as $184 a month. 2018 Chevy Sonic starting at $14,999 and payments as low as $239 a month. You can save over $12,000 on new 2018 Silverados. Big city deals. Small town hospitality. Only at Sarah of Jackson. One destination, so many choices. Crushing the competition. Every day, in every way.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson at 664-1994.
Have you heard? Sonic Nights is the event of the summer. Like, half the city will be there after 8 p.m.
Oh, you have to be there for half-price real ice cream shakes and ice cream slushes.
And half-price floats. I have to have those.
Boy, you can't have them all for yourself. Haven't you heard of sharing?
Of course I have. Want to head to Sonic after we ride the half-pipe?
You know it. I'll see you there in half an hour.
You have to stop by Sonic Nights after 8 p.m. for half-price real ice cream slushes, shakes, and floats. This is how you Sonic. For the time only participants on drivers.
The following is a presentation of WNWS.com.
Friday, that's the day when all these high school football games.
Football.
All righty, folks. We're back with you here at the Hornets Nest. We're going to do our go ahead and knock out our senior spotlight for the night. It's a big honor for and Chris, we talked about this last week, and I'm going to continue to say it all season long. Man, being a senior, I had a son go play 4 years here. Being a senior in this program is special, and especially playing, it takes a really special breed of person to play on the line, because honestly, in pretty much all levels of football, if you're a lineman, especially an interior lineman, you're not going to get your name called on the score. Your name's not going to be brought up in the paper. You're not going to get, you're not going to get any fanfare oftentimes. But these guys do all the work. And, I don't care who you got running a football. If you don't have anybody blocking for them that's worth a hoot, you're not going to be able to run the football.
No,
it's just that cut and dry. So playing, being a senior here and also being a lineman here is special, because these kids work, and they work really, really hard. And having a kid that's a lineman, here as a senior means a whole lot. And I'm gonna tell you, man, this kid right here is a great kid. I know his dad really well, and Josh has always been as nice and as humble and as kind anytime I've ever been around him, and I've been around him a bunch, and so I just want to say that about Josh before we got started in the senior spotlight. I want to say congratulations to him, and I hope he has a great senior year. And man, these memories that you're going to make are going to last with you literally for a lifetime. When you see your old high school, the guy lined up next to you that y'all wanted to spit and cuss the coaches because they hollered at you or making you run, and that one time that this happened, y'all going to talk about this stuff for the rest of your life. And enjoy it, man. Just soak it all up and enjoy it. That's all I wanted to say before we started in on Josh. You got anything you want to say about Josh?
Hadn't got a chance to meet Josh just a whole lot, other than going through Deputy Clark, but he seems like a great kid, and looking forward to watching him play this year.
Right. Well, Josh, he's number 58. He's a defensive and an offensive lineman. He's played here at South Gibson for 4 full years. His all-time favorite football player is Lawrence Taylor, the big, nasty Lawrence Taylor.
The Giants.
He was right. Boy, he was mean. That joker was mean. His favorite pro football team is the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers.
Look out.
And his favorite college football team is the Florida Gators.
That's what
Josh,
I just knew we were going to get along great.
Josh, I take back everything I said about you. I take it all back. Josh is a low-down, dirty scoundrel.
Negative. Josh is my
ain't
new
worth
best
a quarter.
friend out here. Matter of fact, I'm going to hang a picture of him right over here on my blue Gator wall.
Man, you know what? Let's just skip the senior spotlight. Let's just go. Let's go on to the keys to victory. Next. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, Josh. Even though I love you, I love you a little less now that I know you're a Gators fan. We asked Josh. We said, Josh, do you plan to attend college? And if so, where and why? And he said, yes, I plan to attend Austin Peay so I can major in PE and wellness. That's good, man. Austin Peay's a great school. We went up there and visited this past summer. It's a great school, and that's a great choice. And Clarksville's an awesome city.
Yeah.
It's an awesome city. You can't go wrong with that, man. Stick with it. We asked Josh, we said, Josh, who's the most influential person in your life and why? And Josh gave a one-sentence answer, and I think he nailed it. He said, my dad, because he's always there for me.
Always.
And dad, people, people often forget how important a dad is to a young person. But, this is the second time we've heard dad this year, and I think you got a good one. You got a good one, Josh. So, you stay close with your dad. He's going to mean a lot to you. He's meant a lot to you already through your life, and he's going to continue to mean a lot to you as you grow into a young man and as an adult, and as you get married and have kids and stuff, and he'll mean a lot to you then as well. So you stay close to your dad. He's a good one. You got lucky and got a good one.
Well said there, Steve.
We asked Josh if you could give one-on-one advice to an upcoming freshman, what would it be? And he gave a classic answer. to keep on working, work hard, and never give up. And, you know, I think it's like I talked about earlier, having it's a special breed of person to be a senior in this program. Because, dude, these kids work. I mean, it is just miserable hot. And these kids are out here running gassers and 110s. And these kids work. It takes a special breed of person to stick through that. And it's not for everybody. And, you know, Coach Stidham's motto is he doesn't cut anybody. He makes it so hard people cut themselves.
Right.
And you can see that by the grit that they've played with over the years. You can see that comes out in them and in the way they play football. So great advice there, Josh. And we asked Josh my favorite question: how do you know when Coach Stidham is mad? He responded. He said, when he squats down and starts picking at the grass. We've heard that before, so that must be a common theme for Coach Stidham. Is when he gets a little fired up, he bend down and start picking at the grass. So all right, folks. So that's going to wrap up our senior spotlight for number 58, Josh Clark. Man, looking forward to you having a great senior season this year, and I already enjoyed the first two games, folks. We're about 10 minutes before kickoff here, and we're going to move right on to our players to watch. For South Gibson, and Big Easy gave you the players to watch earlier for Bolivar. And who were they? Who were they? Real quick.
Quarterback
McKenzie,
Jace McKenzie, and then running back Omar Jones, and receiver KJ Murden.
Right, and then tonight, I think you need to be on the lookout for Dalton Bowers for South Gibson. Big old lineman, big boy. I think Dalton scored like a 930 on his ACT or something.
Yeah,
he's got a bright
ridiculous.
future. Hey,
35 is what it was for real.
A 935, I thought.
935 might as well be.
Out of 36, he got like a 935 on it.
Very smart.
Be looking out for Dalton Bowers tonight. I'm gonna tell you another player be on the lookout for tonight. And I have a feeling he's fixing to put a thumping on somebody. That's Cade Johns.
Oh yeah.
Be looking out for Cade Johns. That little frame on Cade. He's not a big boy. He got some meat on his bones. He's not a real big kid. He's not a real big kid. But I'm gonna tell you something. Pound for pound, who's gonna thump your skull? That's Cade Johns, and I have a feeling tonight we're gonna see Cade Johns put a thumping on somebody out here.
Got 2 words for Cade John. He is a head hunter. Yes, he is.
He is a head. He is a head hunter. And be on the lookout, Devin Hardwick. One of the Hardwick boys, but I'm going to go with Devin tonight because I think Devin's due for a big breakout game. Be on the lookout for Hardwick tonight. Those are your players to watch. Those are your players to watch. All right, here we go. Here's our Precision Auto Body keys to victory. All right, and it worked last week for us. So I know Coach Stidham's tuned in, listening right now. You know,
writing it down, taking notes.
Yeah, he's going to get up there on the chalkboard and he's going to be like, all right, Coach Rich up in the box said this is what we're going to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Offensively, we're going to have to hold on to the cotton-picking football. You can't turn it over. You just can't do it. It's going to kill you. The turnovers are just absolutely brutal. The pitch on the pitch play, that bloody pitch play, don't get me started. Got to be clean.
Got to be clean. Scares me to death every time they run it.
Got to be clean. That pick's got to be executed well. And then I need to see the interior linemen, the 2 guards and the center, get some movement on the nose guard. We got to get that big nose guard out of the way if we want to be successful, because we got to have to open up some room because they're going to start keying on number 7. We're going to have to get some movement on the nose if our triple option is going to be effective. You know, and the first way you're going to stop a triple option defensively, if I'm fixing to play South Gibson, my number 1 priority is to stop the fullback. Some people call him running back, some people call it tailback. In my eyes, he's a fullback. I'm stopping the fullback. Period. I'm keying on Dane. We're going to stop Dane right out of the gate, and then we're going to work on the pitches and the sweeps and stuff. Number 1 priority, stop Dane. So I want to see some movement on the nose guards. I want to see the linemen get up on the second level and be able to run in between the tackles tonight. That's what I think offensively. Defensively for me, is we can't get out of position and let them throw the ball. And we got out of position last Friday night against FRA, and our corner made a great job. Instead of letting him catch it and run into the end zone, he just mauled him and took the 15-yard penalty. I know everybody's like, "Oh, he got a penalty." That's a great penalty to get.
Fantastic penalty.
That's a grand, fantastic. We can't be out of position. We can't let those big bodies of Bolivar, and they're going to rotate. They're going to roll kids in and out. They did it last year, man. They're going to roll linemen in. They're going to play 3 snaps, and they're going to roll a whole new set in. They're going to play 3 snaps. They're going to roll 3 more out, and 3 more are going to come in. That's what they do. So our conditioning is going to have to be on point to stay with them. And then last but not least, we're going to have to set the edge. We can't – and I'll tell you something. Coach Stidham's teams historically have done a great job of – not letting teams pick up chunk yardage outside. There's been a few of them get outside, and you play this game long enough, somebody's going to figure out a way to get outside of you. But historically, South Gibson's been pretty good at keeping teams from running outside on them. So those are my Precision Auto Body keys to victory. Don't trust your car to just anyone. Use the pros at Precision Auto Body. They're at 146 Milan Highway. You can call them at 783-0075. And I forgot to mention earlier that our senior spotlights are brought to you by Hometown Pharmacy right here in Medina. This Miss Donna Schlesinger, Miss Carol, the fine people at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. Folks, we're about 4 minutes and 30 seconds before kickoff. We're going to go to the wireless dimensions, check the stats real quick. We're going to run down the stats for South Gibson. We're going to do that just as soon as the national anthem is done playing. I'm going to open this up so we can hear the anthem. And I tell you what, we're going to run down the stats until the anthem starts. How about that? It looks like they're fixing to go. All right, folks, we're back with you here. We're going to go to the wireless dimensions, check the stats. And your leading passer this year is none other than Nolan Stidham. He's 2 for 5, he's 5 for 13, completion percentage of 38%. That's good for 55 yards and no touchdowns with 2 interceptions. Your leading rusher is Christian Denton. He has 17 carries for 206 yards and a whopping 12.12 yards per carry. Number 2 on that list is number 12, Keyshawn Stewart. He has 7 carries for 91 yards, averaging a whopping 13 yards per carry. And then you have number 9, Dane Hardwick, with 21 carries for 67 yards, averaging 3.19 yards per carry. Receiving stats, your leading receiver is Christian Denton. He has 4 receptions for 44 yards. And defensively, Your leading tackler is Jackson, ring that bell. 17 tackles, 7 solo, and 10 assists. Nick Regula, 11 tackles, 2 solos, and 9 assists. Christian Denton, number 3 on that list with 11 tackles, 3 solos, and 8 assists. And number 4 is Big Marcus Jackson. He has 10 tackles, 3 solo, and 7 assists. And number 5 on that list is Big Paxton Terry. He has 10 tackles, 3 solos, and 7 assists. That's your wireless dimensions. Check the stats. All right, here we go. It's time for the predictions. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that I started off the season just like I finished it last year with a win last week. And seeing how I won last week, everybody knows the rules by now. I get to pick who goes first. So, with that being said, Big Easy,
yes, sir.
Let's hear it.
Going with my Hornets over the Bolivar Central Tigers. Let's go 21-9.
21-9. It's a pretty good pick right there, my man. That is a pretty good pick. So, let me get this jotted down. Since you're going with 21-9, I'm going South Gibson 22 and Bolivar. You picked 9 because they scored 9 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
I'm going Bolivar 12.
You gonna give them 12?
I've got South Gibson 22 and Bolivar 12. That's how I see it being finished up. All right, folks, we're about to get this game underway. We're going to take a quick break as the Hornets take the field. This is Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. We'll be right back.
Choose the best one. When it comes to choosing the right tires for your vehicle, we want to make it easy for you to choose the best one. At Best One Tire, we have thousands of passenger and light truck tires in stock, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and Firestone. When you buy your tires from Best One Tire, you'll receive free nitrogen inflation, and we rotate and balance your tires free for the life of the tire. Also, with every free tire rotation, we do a free brake inspection. In addition to tires, we offer oil changes, wheel alignments, and complete brake service. We want your business for generations to come. Your family is our family at Best One Tire. Let us put you safely on the road. Call us at 660-4072. Best One Tire, just off Highway 412 at the Country Club exit, just down from 84 Lumber, and at 1180 South Dupree in Brownsville. Best One Tire.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes! Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with the sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grain mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza. A slice of the good life.
The mates are back together once again at Outback Steakhouse. Steak and lobster, the best mates together again. Try the juicy lobster paired with the tender signature steak from Outback Steakhouse. The tender juicy filet and a steamed lobster tail. Now here's a word from one of my mates.
Hi, this is Ian and Slavko with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse Jackson a shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000.
All right, folks, back deep for your Hornets is Landon Lambert and Christian Denton. Number 85 for Bolivar's got the ball all teed up, and we don't have him on the roster. So here we go. Ball is underway. It's going to be kicked right in the dead zone. Going to be fielded cleanly by a Hornet, and he lowers his shoulder and fights forward to get what he can get. Ball was fielded by, looks like, number 14 for South Gibson, Hunter Ballard. and he rumbled forward for about 5 yards. So South Gibson will take over first and go on the left hash mark right on the 36-yard line. Folks, this is Stephen Rich. I'm alongside my new partner in crime. I'd like to welcome him. I hope he feels welcome. The Big Easy, Chris Lambert, and South Gibson in the all-orange tonight, man.
I like the all-orange. It looks good.
And Bolivar in the all-white and the green helmets. All right, here we go. Going to have 2 receivers to the top for South Gibson. And one at the bottom, man in motion, is Denton. Going to be a handoff to Hardwick up the middle. He's going to scrap forward and get what he can get. And look like they're going to call him down right on the 40-yard line. So that'll be a pickup of about 4. Hey, I'll take 4 yards every snap.
Every snap.
Every single snap. Ball will be placed near the middle of the field. South Gibson moving from right to left on your screen. I want to say a big shout out and big thank you to our folks at Patterson Family Dentistry. They're a new sponsor of ours this year. They're on 23 Garrett Drive, 783-1111. Thank you to Patterson Family Dentistry. All right, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Oh, excuse me. Denton in motion, going to be a handoff to Hardwick up the middle. Hardwick fighting forward, and he bounced it outside. And looks like he's going to pick up about 3 on the carry, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and manageable for your Hornets. And it looks like they are going to give him credit with 3. So ball will be placed on the 43-yard line, and they are 3 yards short of the line to gain. Ball right in the middle of the field. Again, the Hornets are moving from right to left on your screen. 10:45 left here in the first. South Gibson 0. The Bolivar Tigers 0. 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. Denton in motion. Stidham takes the snap and hands it off up the middle, scrapping forward, loses the football, and what we have? There's a scrum for it. There's a pile of bodies. There's a pile of Tigers and a pile of Hornets. Who's going to come away with the ball? Bolivar. Oh, man, not a way do you want to start this out.
No, it's not.
Coming out of the middle and turning the football over. It looked like Hardwick on the carry, and he got turned around, and he went to fall, and it looked like they just punched it out. So that's going to give Bolivar a 1st down in South Gibson territory. Ball will be on the 48-yard line. Receiver to the bottom for Bolivar. Quarterback is McKenzie, Jace McKenzie, and going to have kind of in a funky-looking formation here. Going to be a handoff up the middle and rumbles forward, picks up about 4 on the carry, does the back, and it looks like number 6 right there. Number 9, Lewis on the carry. Man, I don't know if this roster they gave us is updated or not. That don't look right. We got a flag down. That's an odd place for a flag. Too many men in the huddle. What's the call? Hey, Chris, take over for me just a second. I'm going to go find out what that call is.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, we're backing back up to the 49 inside the Hornet territory. And I'm not sure what it was.
All right, I got it. It was an illegal substitution. So that's going to back them up 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11. Ball right in the middle of the field on the 49-yard line, in between, right in the middle of the hash marks. Bolivar moving from left to right, receiver to the top. McKenzie takes the snap. That's a false start, not called. And number 9 on the carry again, and that's Lewis. He picks up about 3-4 yards. Picks up about 4 yards. It'll bring up a 3rd down and long, and that illegal substitution is going to bite them in the butt right here.
Yeah, it is.
They probably would punt from here if they don't get down into a 4th and short. All right, 2 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top for the Tigers. Lewis standing next to McKenzie in the backfield. McKenzie takes a snap, rolling, what a nice executed draw play. Nice job right there by Bolivar. That was a very, very well-designed play. They pulled the linebackers out, chasing him, and just handed it off to him in a big old gaping hole. First down, Bolivar. Very nice executed play by the Tigers. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Yeah, our defense bit on that pretty bad because you could drive a truck through that hole.
That's like an executive draw play right there.
Yeah.
They literally drew the linebackers off, and off he went, man. One of the linebackers was there, but he shook him out of his boots. All right, going to be a receiver to the top for the Tigers. And we have a timeout. Bolivar, we're going to take the timeout with them. This is Stephen Rich alongside the Big Easy. We'll be right back.
Prater's Automotive, your rough country dealer in Medina. We have rough country suspension lifts, wheels, lights, and winches. Prater's Automotive can do anything to a gas engine, all the way down to rebuilding the heads, and we're certified by ASC, Chrysler, General Motors engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. No need to drive to Jackson anymore for automotive service or repair. Prater's is locally owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. Prater's Automotive offers certified service for engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. And we are certified South Gibson Hornet fans. Prater's Automotive, 444 South Main Street in Medina. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Prater's Automotive on Facebook. The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner is a proud supporter of South Gibson School's Perfect Attendance Program and South Gibson Hornet Sports. Rhodes Family Diner has the best hand-patty burgers in West Tennessee and all-you-can-eat catfish Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week and 364 days a year. Save 20% on your first online order at rhodesdiner.com. The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner, a Medina tradition since the 1950s. 201 South Main Street in downtown Medina, Rhodes Family Diner.
All right, McKenzie takes the snap and rolling right, and he's going to hand it off up the middle and get what he can get.
Looks like, man, I don't know, the line shut down on that corner right there. They let those guys come around the corner. All right, 2nd and 8 to go. Tigers coming to the line. There we go. Good stop right there by our defense. And that's going to bring up a 2nd, and it looks like 8. Or 3rd and 8.
Yeah, we're going to bring up a 3rd and short. Going to bring out 3rd and 3.
Well, it depends on which way you're counting.
Yeah. All right, so 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers. They're certainly in the gray zone now. It's 4-down territory. All right, McKenzie takes the snap. Going to be a handoff again to number 9 and going to be bottled up quickly right there. No, that was McMahon in there. That was they will change the quarterback. It was C.J. McMahon, number 34, calling the signals now. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and 2 right here for the Tigers of Bolivar. I want to give a big shout-out to our friends at Rhodes Diner, man. All-you-can-eat catfish on Fridays. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So tomorrow, get you all-you-can-eat catfish. Call your order in. 783-3306. All right. McKenzie's back there calling the shots again, man in motion, and trying to get them to draw, trying to get them to jump, and they don't do it. Timeout, Bolivar. All right. 2 quick timeouts here in the first quarter with 6:39 left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 0 and Bolivar 0. We'll be right back.
Can you imagine a football player in the game not wearing a helmet or shoulder pads? Probably not a good idea. Well, aren't you treating your expensive cell phone the same way? Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall has name brand phone protection cases of all types, as well as screen protectors, home and car chargers, and more. Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall between Reach Jewelers and Victoria's Secret. Online at wdjackson.com and on Facebook.
The world-famous...
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School, and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. get your prescriptions filled, and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777.
All right, takes the snap, hands off to the big boy up the middle. He lowers his shoulder and scraps for what he can get and picks up a first down. That was number 27, Christian Matthews. He's a big boy. He's 6'2", 235 pounds, and they ran right off tackle right there and picked it up. First down, Bolivar. That's going to advance the ball all the way up to the 14-yard line. All right, pretty good drive going here for Bolivar. 3 first downs picked up on this drive. They're going to have ends on both sides. Going to hand it off again to the big boy, and the big boy is going to be brought down by a whole swarm of Hornets, but it looked like number 14 was the first person to get a hold of him, and that is Mr. Hunter Ballard. Hunter is a junior. He's 6 foot, 195 pounds, and he tackled the big boy just like you're supposed to. He got a hold of the big boy and brought him down. So several substitutions again. There will be no gain on the play for Bolivar, so that'll bring up a second down and 10. Tonight's action is brought to you in part by Rockin' Dough Pizza Company, a slice above the competition. Receiver to the bottom, and in packed in tight up there. 2 wing backs up there and a fullback. Going to hand off. No, going to call his own number, does McKenzie. And no, excuse me, that's McMahon, and he rumbles forward for chunk yardage. Nice play there by Bolivar. So that's going to be really close to first down yardage. And they keep swapping quarterbacks on it. That's McMahon right there. He picked up chunk yardage of about 8 yards on the carry, so they'll bring up a third down and short. I'm going to call that a short 3 or a really long 2. No, I take that back. That's 3 yards. So bring up a third down and 3 on the 6-yard line. South Gibson's going to need some penetration right here if they want to. If they're going to need some penetration in the backfield, if they're going to keep Bolivar out of the end zone right here, and do not sleep on Bolivar throwing the ball. McMahon in there calling the snap. They're going to go to that funky formation again. 2 wing backs and up back there. Going to hand it off to the up back. He comes around and cuts back up into the field and into the end zone. Touchdown, Bolivar. Bolivar strikes first. Nice job right there. That's number 9. Found him a crease. Lewis did. He's a senior. And goes right, waits for the hole to open, finds it, and cuts up the field. So number 8 on for the hole. That's Lewis. And the kicker is number 88 for Bolivar. And that's Harris. And snap, set, kick. And it is good. We'll be right back.
If you're ever involved in an automobile accident, the last thing you need to worry about is what to do next. It's simple. Call Precision Auto Body at 783-0075, and they can handle the rest for you. With rental cars on site, they can have you back on the road with no delay. They repair all makes and models, both foreign and domestic. No need for you to run to a franchise or dealer where you're just another number. At Precision Auto Body, you're known by your name and your concerns about your vehicle. They've been in the same location between Milan and Medina for 20 years, with adding a second high-quality location in Dyersburg in 2014. They have all certified technicians and continuous education, so they can repair your vehicle to factory conditions. Remember, you own your vehicle. You own your insurance. You own the right to tell your insurance company that you want Precision Auto Body to repair your vehicle. So don't be just another number, and don't be steered in the wrong direction. Call Precision Auto Body, 783-0075.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
Have you heard? Sonic Nights is the event of the summer. Like, half the city will be there after 8 p.m.
Oh, you have to be there for half-price real ice cream shakes and ice cream slushes.
And half-price floats. I have to have those.
Well, you can't have them all for yourself. Haven't you heard of sharing?
Of course I have. Want to head to Sonic after we ride the half-pipe?
You know it. I'll see you there in half an hour.
You have to stop by Sonic Nights after 8 p.m. for half-price real ice cream slushes, shakes, and floats. This is how you Sonic. For the time only, depends on items.
All right, we're back with you here on the first down play from South Gibson. They hand it off to Hardwick. Hardwick rumbles forward for about 5 yards. Nice carry by Hardwick on the Hunter Ballard fielded the punt clean, or the kickoff cleanly, and he rumbled forward for about 7 or 8 after he fielded the ball. South Gibson trailing by 7 now. Bolivar in the all-white, South Gibson in the all-orange. This is Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school sports. A little bit different formation. 2 to the bottom for South Gibson. Man in motion is Hardwick. Going to be a handoff. They're going to pitch it. No, Stidham calls his own number, and he fights forward for close to first down yardage. And it looks like to me, Chris, this is going to be one of them right foot, left foot spots.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
And do they mark it with his right foot or his left foot? What are they going to be? First down, Hornets. That's the first down of the night. And that's brought to you by Cowart, Reese & Sargent CPA firm, your number one choice for a full-service accounting firm. Sargent, Reese, Cowart, Reese, Sargent. Excuse me. All right, 2 to the top, or receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. No man in motion, looking to throw, and going to spit it out, and nearly got it picked, man. Number 48 looked like he was anticipating that. Got a hand on it. And that's Winton Brooks for Bolivar. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for your Hornets.
Yeah, pass intended from Mason Gamble. Just slipped out of his hands right there in the corner.
All righty. 3:28 left in the first quarter of action. South Gibson 0, Bolivar 7. Hopefully that first drive didn't get Bolivar too much confidence going here. All right, 1 to the top and 1 to the bottom for your Hornets. Man in motion is Denton. Going to be a handoff up the middle, and Hardwick rumbles forward. Not much there. Had them big bodies up front. Looked like number 27. We called his name earlier for running the ball. It's Christian Matthews. Got in there and got on him. The big Christian Matthews, a big boy. He's 235 pounds, 6'2". Looked like also number 74 there for Bolivar. Rivers, Martirian River. I'm just gonna call you M Rivers. Ain't no way I'm gonna get that right. Sorry, dude. 3rd down and 8. 2:55 left in the first. And
got to get something going right here.
You got to get a little something cooking right here. 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. And going to be a no. Stidham calls his own number, rumbles forward, breaks some tackles, and picks up first down, Hornets. Number 10, Nolan Stidham called his own number. He faked everybody, including me, right out of their boots, and went straight up the middle on the read key and picked up first down, Hornets. That's first down is brought to you by Cowart, Reese & Sargent CPA firm, your number one choice for a full-service accounting firm.
Great read off the
Reese & Sargent. Yeah, great read. And Nolan called his own number. Nice job right there. And that'll put the ball up to the 38-yard line. 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. And takes the snap. Rolling is Nolan. Looking, going to find a man out in the flats, and he just ran him right out of bounds. And it's going to be the reception was by Denton. And that's going to ding the stat sheet. No more passes than we throw. One reception for 1 yard. He caught it right as he was running out of bounds. I don't even know they're going to give him a yard. They slipped him out. He slipped out in the flats, but he was already out of bounds. So 2nd down and 10 for your Hornets. Ball on the left hash mark. South Gibson moving from right to left. 3 to the top and 1 to the bottom for South Gibson. Man in motion. Going to be a handoff. And Hardwick rumbles up the field. Nice carry right there by Dane Hardwick, number 9. Nice job right there. Going to pick up about 7 yards on the carry and going to bring up going to give him 6. Going to bring up a 3rd down and more manageable for your Hornets.
Hey, and just chipping away. That's what we got to do right here.
That's right. And as you just saw right there, several substitutions by the Tigers. I'm going to tell you something. If South Gibson can get Bolivar by the tail, if they can grab the Tigers by the tail, they better not let go. 1 minute, 30 seconds left here in the first. Going to be 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Man in motion is Denton. Denton looking for running room around the right side, cuts it off, cuts it up the field, and going to have enough for first down Hornets. Number 7, Christian Denton around the right end, and he rumbles forward for a first down Hornets. That'll move the ball to the right side of the field on the right hash mark, but that's enough to move those chains. The first down's brought to you by Cowart, Reese, and Sargent CPA firm. Was 77 seconds left in the first. South Gibson trailing by 7. And let's see, coach. They got a good looking drive going here. They picked up 3 first downs on this drive. All right, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Man in motion and looking to throw. Nolan's going to fire out in the flats and he was looking for the guy that went in motion, Hardwick, and looks like Nolan put a little bit too much on the ball. It was in front of him, and to be honest with you, I don't know if that was a busted play or what, but Hardwick did not look ready to catch that football.
It kind of surprised him right there.
He did not look ready to catch that football. All right, so 2nd down and 10. I think that's the 3rd time we're trying stuff on first down, and we go back to what we normally do on 2nd and 3rd down and picking up chunk yardage. All right, ball on the 27-yard line, folks. This is Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert. You're watching WNWS.com's coverage of high school athletics. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Man in motion is Denton. Denton with the carry around the right end, lowers his shoulder, still scrapping for yards, and going to rumble out of bounds, but not before picking up about 7 yards. Goes number 7, Christian Denton. Did a great job of lowering his shoulder and fighting off the block and getting what he can get. 47 seconds left in the first.
Well, they stuck him right there, and the second effort right there came out, and he got an extra 2 or 3 yards off of it.
Yeah, that's football is more about a game of inches and effort than it is anything else.
That's right.
All right, some of Bolivar's players already got their hands on their hips, like they're gassed. Bolivar brought a nice crowd over there, man. They got the whole visitor section filled up. Good job, Bolivar fans. A loyal fan base down there in Hardeman County. It's a long road trip up here. Man in motion. And going to be a handoff to Hardwick up the middle. He rumbles forward, and it's going to be one of them left foot, right foot spots again, Chris.
Yes, sir.
What are they going to call? What are they going to call?
Tick-tock right here. Clock is running. Make a decision.
And they're going to bring up a 4th down and short. They didn't give it to him. They did not give it to him. They're going to bring up a 4th down and half a yard, ball on the 20. They got 20 seconds before the end of the first quarter. So I don't think they're going to have to run a play. Do they have to run a play here before the end of the quarter?
11 seconds. Yes, they do. No, they don't.
All right, they're going to bring it into the quarter. All right, folks, at the end of 1, it's South Gibson 0, Bolivar 7. We'll be right back.
Choose the best one. When it comes to choosing the right tires for your vehicle, we want to make it easy for you to choose the best one. At Best One Tire, we have thousands of passenger and light truck tires in stock, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and Firestone. When you buy your tires from Best One Tire, you'll receive free nitrogen inflation, and we rotate and balance your tires free for the life of the tire. Also, with every free tire rotation, we do a free brake inspection. In addition to tires, we offer oil changes, wheel alignments, and complete brake service. We want your business for generations to come. Your family is our family at Best One Tire. Let us put you safely on the road. Call us at 660-4072. Best One Tire, just off Highway 412 at the Country Club exit, just down from 84 Lumber, and at 1180 South Dupree in Brownsville. Best One Tire.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com. What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza. A slice of the good life.
All righty, they got it all teed up here. 4th down and short. And what the Hornets going to do? Man in motion. And going to be a handoff to Denton. Denton looking to break up the field. He does. And looking for the end zone. What's the call? Short. It's going to be about a yard short of the end zone on that play. But first down, Hornets brought to you by Cowart Reese and Sargent CPA firm and South Gibson inching closer here. Really good looking drive.
Looks good right here. He worked hard to get into that corner right there. I thought he was going to get in. Did not happen, but we're going to get it on this play right here.
All right, 11 minutes left in the first half of action. South Gibson, they are on the 1 yard line. First and go from the 1 for your Hornets. Going to be 2 to the top and 2 receivers to the top. Standard formation. Going to be a handoff, and Stidham calls his own number and just couldn't get a push off the line, and Bolivar was there waiting on him. He got back about to the line of scrimmage and just could not get it in. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 1 for your Hornets. 2nd and goal, excuse me.
Got to punch it in right here, Steve.
Yes. You got 3 tries to get it in there. They might kick a field goal.
We can. It's going to mess up my 21, though.
All right. Let's see here. The Hornets' nest is getting loud and rowdy. Going to be 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Let's see what Coach Stidham's got up his sleeve. Snap. It'll be a handoff, and Hardwick's going to rumble forward, and he lowers his shoulders, scrapping for it. Just going to be held up short. And
that is a lot of beef to run through right there.
It's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 2 now. Yep. Man, Bolivar's linebackers came in there and filled that hole pretty good. Hardwick came in there and fought for it, but just wasn't there for him. So let's see what Coach Stidham's got up his sleeve for the 3rd down.
That defensive line is averaging at least 250.
Yeah, there's some big boys up there. All right. Going to be 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Man in motion. And no, Stidham's going to call his own number, and walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets.
Great
Number
job.
10, Nolan Stidham had a great read. And I said walk into the end zone. I lied. He dove for it and just stuck that ball out there and got it across the goal line while he was still an eligible player before the knee went down is what I'm getting at. So pending the PAT, we'll be all tied up here. Number 23 on for the hold, Wallace. And I did not see the kicker. Snap, set, kick.
Look good.
And it is good with 9 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson 7, Bolivar 7. We'll be right back.
Prater's Automotive, your rough country dealer in Medina. We have rough country suspension lifts, wheels, lights, and winches. Prater's Automotive can do anything to a gas engine, all the way down to rebuilding the heads, and we're certified by ASC, Chrysler, General Motors engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. No need to drive to Jackson anymore for automotive service or repair. Prater's is locally owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. Prater's Automotive offers certified service for engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. And we are certified South Gibson Hornet fans. Prater's Automotive, 444 South Main Street in Medina. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Prater's Automotive on Facebook.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call 783-1111 to set your appointment. That's 783-1111. Go Hornets, and be sure to wear your mouthpiece. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
All right, we're back with you here. Bolivar's got to go, looking for the ball, looking for the bomb, throwing it deep, and just overthrew the receiver by about 2 feet. That pass was intended for K.J. Murden, and I'm going to tell you what, they're going to go back to that play because they had the corner beat. They had him flat beat, and if he was able to run under that, one of two things. He was able to get a little bit faster. If the quarterback would have put a little bit more air under it, that's 6 points.
Yeah, they're going to hit that
again.
He
catches it. And he catches it.
He is quick.
Yep. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10, ball on the 36-yard line. Bolivar now moving from right to left on your screen. And in there calling the snaps is McKenzie. Going to have a receiver to the top, an up back, a tailback, man in motion. And going to hand it off to the tailback number 9, and he will be brought down, but not before picking up about 4 yards. And, Chris, I did not see who came in there and made the tackle. It looked like Quasimodo. Was it Casagro in there?
I believe you're right.
Don't get me to line, folks. All right. Going to have a receiver to the top and a 2 to the bottom. McKenzie in there still calling the signals. And an up back, tailback, getting a call from the coach. 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers. Takes the snap, rolling right, going to be a little hander, and they just missed him. Nice play right there by number 9. He's going to be brought down, but not before picking up chunk yardage. It looks like number 31's the one that got him down finally. That's K. Johns right there is the one that finally got him down.
Yeah,
and we should have had him in the backfield. We had two defenders right there and just shoelaced him out of there. So that'll advance the ball into South Gibson territory for Bolivar.
Same play they ran a while ago with that big hole opening up on that outside.
Yep. We lost containment right there. All righty, 4 in the backfield for Bolivar. Funky looking set. Up back, takes the snap, and going to call his own number. Does number 2. He takes the snap, goes around the right side, and rumbles forward for about 6 yards. Kind of an unorthodox offense right here from Bolivar, but, that was Kyle Lowe. He's a freshman. That must be Coach Lowe's youngest son.
Hey.
Kyle Lowe takes the snap, rumbles around the outside. Looks like Trey had a younger brother named Kyle. All right, they're going to give him 5 yards on the carry, and that'll bring up ball on the right hash mark, 2nd down and 5, ball on the 38-yard line. Receiver to the top, and going to hand off to number 9. He sliced through the middle. Man, he found a lane and just lowered his shoulder and rumbled into it. And that's number 9, Lewis, on the carry. So you're going to see some substitution here for South Gibson. It looks like Terry's coming in and Gatlin's coming out. And looks like number 71's checking into the game. That's Chase Daniels. And I think it was 68 that came out. Or maybe 67, Mathis. All right, receiver to the bottom for the Tigers. Out of that pistol again. Going to be a handoff again to number 9. He's still rumbling forward, man. And I'll tell you what, Bolivar's moving the ball well, Chris.
Yes, they are.
Go ahead.
Well, he's running about 2 foot off the ground. He's lowering those shoulders down and pounding it out. And a strong running back right here for Bolivar.
All right, 2nd down and about 4. Ball will be placed on the 26-yard line, right in the middle of the field. 6 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first half of action. All knotted up at 7. South Gibson 7, the Bolivar Tigers 7. Tonight's action is brought to you in part by Sarah of Jackson, your winning drive off the field. Receiver to the top, and going to be a handoff. And number 21 looking to bounce it outside, does get outside, but not quite enough for first down yardage. He's going to be about a yard short, and they called him down inside the field of play, so the clock will run. Tonight's action is brought to you also in part by Snappy Tomato Pizza. Just a snap away. Bring the whole family. Snappy Tomato Pizza out there on Van Drive in the Columns. And also by the Hughes Eye Center, the best in medical and surgical eye care. 3rd down and a long 1 or a short 2 for the Tigers. All right, you're going to have to get nasty up front right here.
Yeah, got to make it happen right here.
All right, 2 up backs. And looking to throw, going to go at it. They're going to throw out a little screen and going to be completed to number 1 right there. That's Murden, and it looks like Lambert in there on the tackle for the Hornets. All right, so that's going to bring up a first down for the Tigers. Ball will be right on the 19-yard line, right hash marks. And Bolivar's got a really good-looking drive going again here. They've moved the chains well. They're not picking up huge chunk yardage. They had about a 35-yard play right there on that when the guy slipped out. It looked like a little bit of a counter play there. All right, going to be two up backs, split out end that's not split out deep. False start, still not called. I don't know about the false start calls, man. Looking to get outside does number 21, and he nearly was able to cut up the field. And number 21, Omar Jones on that carry. And, Chris, they're going to give him nearly first down yardage, 9 yards for Omar Jones of Bolivar. So that'll bring up a second down and short for the Tigers. And, Chris, the defense just doesn't look too hot right now.
No, they don't. Not after us giving them all that bragging rights here at the beginning of the show. We need to.
They're going to have to tighten it up here. They're down in the red zone. Ball on the nose of the football, touching the 10-yard line. Going to be receiver to the bottom, and funky-looking offense here. They hand it off to number 27. He's a big boy, scrapping for yards, and picked up what he could, enough for first down yardage. That's going to advance the ball all the way to the 5-yard line for the Tigers. And that's you don't want that.
No,
you don't want that. They're going to give them 5. They're going to give them 4 tries to pick up 5 yards.
Come on, we need this right here, guys. This counts.
Oh yeah, this is region play right here. All right. Receiver to the bottom here, and McKenzie takes the snap, going to hand it to the big boy. He rumbles forward, still scrapping forward, and going to pick up 2 or 3, and looks like he held him short of the end zone, but it's only second down and 2. All right. Now Hornets Nest is going to have to get fired up here, man. We're going to have to get fired up. Second down and goal from the 2 for the Tigers.
What are we going to do right here? Run it right up the middle?
I believe that if I was Coach Lowe, I would hand that ball to number 27 and let him lower his shoulder and pick up 2 yards. All right. They finally get a false start call.
Finally.
For the love of Pete, we finally get a false start call. That's only about the 4th one I've seen tonight.
That's right, and you've called them every time.
They finally get one. Well, that one was so obvious, I think they had to call it. That's big right there. That's a big, big play for South Gibson because that's going to back them up 5 yards and still second down. That's a big, big play. That is a big, big play. 4:30 left in the first half. South Gibson 7, Bolivar 7. All right, going to be a receiver to the top for the Tigers. All right, different set here. They're going to be all split out. And going to hand it out to number 9. Oh, number 9, Lewis, cuts up the middle of the field and goes in short. Man, it's close.
It's real close.
Woo, it is close. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal, and it's 3rd and inches, man. It's inches. The nose of the football is literally 6 inches from the goal line. Nice camera work right there. We got a professional camera operator for you, folks. We brought in a ringer.
There you go.
We brought in a ringer. All right.
3rd
down and goal from the 1. Can South Gibson bow its back and get a stop here? McKenzie takes the snap and rumbles forward. Touchdown, Bolivar. With 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first half of action. South Gibson 7, Bolivar 13. And, Chris, I'm going to tell you, man, Bolivar – They look a lot better than I thought they were going to because on film they didn't look very good.
No, they didn't. Somebody forgot to tell them that we were supposed to win this ball game.
Well, I told you now they are very capable of winning it. All right, number 88, Harris on for the kick. Snap, set, kick.
No
good. With 3 minutes and 32 seconds left, South Gibson 7, Bolivar 13. We'll be right back.
Can you imagine a football player in the game not wearing a helmet or shoulder pads? Probably not a good idea. Well, aren't you treating your expensive cell phone the same way? Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall has name brand phone protection cases of all types, as well as screen protectors, home and car chargers, and more. Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall between Reed's Jewelers and Victoria's Secret. Online at wdjackson.com and on Facebook.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call 783-1111 to set your appointment. That's 783-1111. Go Hornets, and be sure to wear your mouthpiece. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina.
All right, folks, pretty good looking return right there. Hunter Ballard fielded his third kick of the night, and he rumbled out there, stiff-armed a couple people, broke a couple tackles, and got a really nice return. Going to return the ball all the way to Bolivar's 44-yard line. Nice job right there by Hunter Ballard.
Thought he was going to break it loose and take it to the house.
Mr. Lambert, you're going to have to fix your microphone. All right, 3 to the bottom. And no, Stidham's going to call his own number, and he got tripped up, but not before picking up about 3 yards. I tell you what, I don't know. It looked like number 12 right there. Clemens saved a big gain there for Bolivar. Stidham had a lead blocker and only one person to beat if that number 12 hadn't got a hold of him. So good play there by number 12. Not picked up at the yards we thought, but nonetheless, 2nd down and 8 for your Hornets. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the half. South Gibson trailing by 6. 2 to the bottom for your Hornets. Man in motion. And going to be a handoff to number 3, Hardwick. Hardwick looking for room, ran the left side, cuts up the field, and it's a big play into the end zone. Touchdown! Hornets number 3, Devin Hardwick into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. Nice executed, well-timed play right there by the Hornets, and that's going to knock them all up at 13 here at the Hornets' Nest with 2:29 left in the first half of action. I told you to be watching for Hardwick tonight. Yep. I told you.
He goes in untouched around that corner and sprints it to the house.
All right, Wallace on for the hold. I don't know who's on for the kick. I was excited, folks. I'm sorry. Snap, kick, and that's the lead. All righty, number 80 on for the kick. That's Stallings, Jay Stallings. He's a freshman. The kicker, he's 5'6" and a whopping 125 pounds, and I think that's soaking wet. Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert. We'll be right back. The Hornets have the lead.
Prater's Automotive, your rough country dealer in Medina. We have rough country suspension lifts, wheels, lights, and winches. Prater's Automotive can do anything to a gas engine, all the way down to rebuilding the heads, and we're certified by ASC, Chrysler, General Motors engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. No need to drive to Jackson anymore for automotive service or repair. Prater's is locally owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. Prater's Automotive offers certified service for engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. And we are certified South Gibson Hornet fans. Prater's Automotive, 444 South Main Street in Medina. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Prater's Automotive on Facebook.
Gear up for fall at Tennessee Tractor with the right people helping you find the right John Deere equipment. A 3025E is versatile enough to mow, grade, haul, you name it, and it's only $139 a month. A 5055E takes that to the next level with double the horsepower and 0% financing for 84 months. That's Tennessee True. Test drive one at any of our 10 locations or visit TennesseeTractor.com. Offer ends 10/26/18. Terms, conditions, exclusions, and warranty limitations apply. See dealer for details.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza?
Here goes.
Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss pickles, garlic basil aioli, and a grain mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza. A slice of the good life.
All right, folks, we're back with you here. The Hornets have a 1-point advantage. 2:23 left here in the first half. Been a good ball game so far. Bolivar's proven that they can move the ball 3 to the bottom and 1 to the top. And looked like they were trying to get a little loud there. Sorry about the camera there. Takes the snap. Going to throw out to number 89. And number 89 caught it on his knees, so he's down right there where he caught the football. So it'll be a 5-yard gain for the Tigers. And tick, tick, tick.
Yep.
130 seconds left in the first half.
Would not be surprised if they take a shot deep right here.
Hey, Mr. Lambert, you're going to have to fix your microphone.
Again, there you go.
All right, 2 to the bottom, 3 to the top. Takes the snap, going to get it out to number 1 with a lead blocker. He cuts up the field and looking for running room. Finally going to be pushed out of bounds by Denton, but not before number Stu. Was it number 1? Yeah, number 1, Murden on the
KJ Murden.
Yeah, on the reception, got pushed out of bounds there by Denton, but picked up first down yardage. And, Chris, I think maybe the Hornets have scored too quickly. Just on that last drive there. All right, they got out of bounds, which stops the clock, which saves that last time out there for the Tigers. 3 receivers to the bottom and 1 to the top. And I'd be looking for the bomb right here from Lambert. I have Lambert backed up deep there. A little holding not called. Woo. And whoo-wee, they had him in a bear hug.
That was some holding right there.
Buddy, they had him in a bear hug right there. Number 9 on the carry, off tackle right there by Lewis. And, buddy, let me tell you what, that interior lineman of Bolivar had a holt of a Hornet, had him in a dadgum bear hug. All right, that'll bring up first down for the Tigers. Ball on the 26-yard line. Bolivar moving from right to left here. And that athleticism for Bolivar showing off here. We're going to have 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Empty backfield for McKenzie. McKenzie going to throw out again to 1, and pass falls incomplete. Went right off the chest pad of KJ Murden. South Gibson still nursing the smallest lead you can have. It's 14-13 Hornets. And the Hornet fans are starting to stand up, looking for a defensive stand here. You got 77 ticks left on the clock. Second down and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Oh, man, what a pretty good first half of action here for you.
Now, I wonder if they'll go back up top again because Lambert was by himself against two offensive guys.
Well, they had the safety shadowed him.
Did they?
Yeah. All right, going to be 2 to the top, and they're going to do it again right here. Be watching for a pass out in the flats. They saw that too. Going to get it completed to number 20. He cuts back inside, still scrapping for yards, and that doesn't stop the clock because it's not a first down. That pass was completed to number 20, Rashawn Marcel, the senior, 5'11", 150-pound wide receiver for Bolivar. 68 seconds. Tick, tick, tick. Ball right on the 20-yard line. And Bolivar hurrying it up. 3rd down and 5. And if you're Coach Lowe, you got to be thinking about picking up a first down right here. You only got 2 downs. So you're going to need something pretty consistent here. Snap, rolling out. A little draw play there and going to walk into the end zone. No! Touchdown saving tackle right there by Denton. And that's going to put the ball first and goal on the 3-yard line for the Tigers. Nice draw play right there by the Tigers. Well timed.
That was a pretty play right there. Everybody bid on it except Denton.
Denton with a touchdown. I didn't think they were going to catch him, but Denton did a good job of going up there and locking him down. All right, first down and goal from the 3 for the Tigers. 28 seconds left. Snap. Going to rumble forward, number 16, McKenzie.
Stop him.
And he is short. He is short. Bolivar's still got a timeout, and they get the timeout called with 20 seconds left. We're going to take the timeout with them. This is Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert. You're watching WNWS.com.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30, and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conway Drive.
All righty. 20 seconds left here, folks. And, Chris, I would imagine if I am Bolivar right here, I'm going to call 2 plays because you got time. You got time to run 2 plays. I'm probably going to call the play that I think I'm going to score on right now, and then I'm going to call another play. So we're going to hurry to the huddle or hurry up. And run another play, or they're going to try to run up and spike it. Nonetheless.
This is a quarterback sneak right here.
All righty, they're all bunched up in the middle right here. It's mano-a-mano, man versus man. Here we go. Number 16 takes it, rumbles forward, and touchdown Bolivar. Number 16, McKenzie, called his own number and rumbled his way into the end zone. Looked like we had a couple backers there, but just not quite enough to stop McKenzie. So with 15 seconds left in the first half of action, Bolivar takes the lead again, and they didn't like South Gibson having a lead for long. They didn't like it.
I think you're right, while ago. We scored too fast, gave them too much time to play with.
All righty. 15 seconds left here, and it looks like Bolivar's just going to line up and go for 2 right here. All right, our score prediction's been busted. All right, they're going to bunch them up to the right over there and be watching for the play to come back to the other side. All right, and what's it do? It comes back to the other side, and number 21 with it and gets across the called him short. I think I called the play.
I believe you did.
Number 21 on the carry right there, Omar Jones on the counter play there, and they tried to, like a reverse right there. They loaded them up to the right, and they came out the back door. All right, while they get them set up for the kickoff, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Prater's Automotive, your rough country dealer in Medina. We have rough country suspension lifts, wheels, lights, and winches. Prater's Automotive can do anything to a gas engine, all the way down to rebuilding the heads, and we're certified by ASC, Chrysler, General Motors engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. No need to drive to Jackson anymore for automotive service or repair. Prater's is locally owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. Prater's Automotive offers certified service for engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. And we are certified South Gibson Hornet fans. Prater's Automotive, 444 South Main Street in Medina. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Prater's Automotive on Facebook.
All righty, folks, here we go. 15 ticks left on the clock, 15.1 to be exact. Bolivar's got it all teed up right here. And number 8, Spencer's got it teed up there for the Tigers.
They brought some of their speedsters up in the middle, anticipating a short kick.
And going to pooch it right there in the middle, and will be fielded cleanly right there. It looked like number 34 for South Gibson's the one that fielded. That's Sam Brantley. Mr. Lambert, you're going to have to fix your microphone.
Again, it's sliding.
All right, we got 15 seconds left, and be watching for the football to get aired out right here. And Stidham's an athlete, man. I know he can throw that ball 40 or 50 yards. So be watching for it right here. And if you got anything up your sleeve, now might be the time to pull it out. Now might be the time to pull it out. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Got to air it out right here, Steve.
2 to the top and 1 to the bottom. You know, if you can get past that first line of defense, you might could get a big run right here and then throw it. All right, going to be handed off to Hardwick, and nothing cooking. Going to be wallered up in the backfield by a Bolivar defender, number 5 right there, Sane Vantez Spain, the middle linebacker. And Coach Stidham's going to be content with just going into the locker room. South Gibson trailing by 5 at halftime, folks. We're going to, when the band comes out here to perform, we're going to stick the microphones out and cut them on and let you guys listen to it. This is Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. We'll be right back.
Choose the best one. When it comes to choosing the right tires for your vehicle, we want to make it easy for you to choose the best one. At Best One Tire, we have thousands of passenger and light truck tires in stock, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and Firestone. When you buy your tires from Best One Tire, you'll receive free nitrogen inflation, and we rotate and balance your tires free for the life of the tire. Also, with every free tire rotation, we do a free brake inspection. In addition to tires, we offer oil changes, wheel alignments, and complete brake service. We want your business for generations to come. Your family is our family at Best One Tire. Let us put you safely on the road. Call us at 660-4072. Best One Tire, just off Highway 412 at the Country Club exit, just down from 84 Lumber, and at 1180 South Dupree in Brownsville. Best One Tire.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com. What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grain mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza. A slice of the good life.
The mates are back together once again at Outback Steakhouse. Steak and lobster, the best mates together again. Try the juicy lobster paired with the tender signature steak from Outback Steakhouse. The tender, juicy fillet and the steamed lobster tail. Now here's a word from one of my mates.
Hi, this is Ian and Slavko with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson a shining star of the Outback family. Now, I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30, and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive.
Can you imagine a football player in the game not wearing a helmet or shoulder pads? Probably not a good idea. Well, aren't you treating your expensive cell phone the same way? Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall has name brand phone protection cases of all types, as well as screen protectors, home and car chargers, and more. Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall between Lee's Jewelers and Victoria's Secret. Online at WDJackson.com and on Facebook.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call 783-1111 to set your appointment. That's 783-1111. Go Hornets, and be sure to wear your mouthpiece. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com.
If you're ever involved in an automobile accident, the last thing you need to worry about is what to do next. It's simple. Call Precision Auto Body at 783-0075, and they can handle the rest for you. With rental cars on site, they can have you back on the road with no delay. They repair all makes and models, both foreign and domestic. No need for you to run to a franchise or dealer where you're just another number. At Precision Auto Body, you're known by your name and your concerns about your vehicle. They've been in the same location between Milan and Medina for 20 years, with adding a second high-quality location in Dyersburg in 2014. They have all certified technicians and continuous education, so they can repair your vehicle to factory conditions. Remember, you own your vehicle. You own your insurance. You own the right to tell your insurance company that you want Precision Auto Body to repair your vehicle. So don't be just another number, and don't be steered in the wrong direction. Call Precision Auto Body. 783-0075.
The Competition Crusher. Sales event going on now at Sarah of Jackson. We will beat any dealer on any Chevy, period. 2018 Chevy Spark starting at $11,921 and payments as low as $184 a month. 2018 Chevy Sonic starting at $14,999 and payments as low as $239 a month. You can save over $12,000 on new 2018 Silverados. Big city deals. Small town hospitality. Only at Sarah of Jackson. One destination, so many choices. Rushing the competition. Every day, in every way.
Do you have cataracts, glaucoma, or any form of eye disease? At Hughes Eye Center, our physicians include residency-trained optometrists, surgical ophthalmologists, retinal surgeons, and oculoplastic surgeons, all right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Hughes Eye Center. There's no need to drive to Memphis or Nashville for your surgical eye care needs. Call 664-1994 to schedule your consultation. At Hughes Eye Center on Stonebridge in Jackson, that's 664-1994.
Have you heard? Sonic Nights is the event of the summer. Like, half the city will be there after 8 p.m.
Oh, you have to be there for half-price real ice cream shakes and ice cream slushes.
And half-price floats. I have to have those.
Boy, you can't have them all for yourself. Haven't you heard of sharing?
Of course I have. Want to head to Sonic after we ride the half pipe?
You know it. I'll see you there in half an hour.
You have to stop by Sonic Nights after 8 p.m. for half-price real ice cream slushes, shakes, and floats. This is how you Sonic. For limited time only, participate in Sonic drive-ins.
Choose the best one. When it comes to choosing the right tires for your vehicle, we want to make it easy for you to choose the best one. At Best One Tire, we have thousands of passenger and light truck tires in stock, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and Firestone. When you buy your tires from Best One Tire, you'll receive free nitrogen inflation. And we rotate and balance your tires free for the life of the tire. Also, with every free tire rotation, we do a free brake inspection. In addition to tires, we offer oil changes, wheel alignments, and complete brake service. We want your business for generations to come. Your family is our family at Best One Tire. Let us put you safely on the road. Call us at 660-4072. Best One Tire, just off Highway 412 at the Country Club exit, just down from 84 Lumber, and at 1180 South Dupree in Brownsville. Best One Tire.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, and a brand new King Jewelers location in downtown Jackson.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza?
Here goes.
Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
The mates are back together once again at Outback Steakhouse. Steak and lobster, the best mates together again. Try the juicy lobster paired with the tender signature steak from Outback Steakhouse. The tender, juicy filet and a steamed lobster tail. Now here's a word from one of my mates.
Hi, this is Ian and Sulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
Gear up for fall.
All righty, folks, you're in for a treat. South Gibson County Marching Hornets are taking the field as we speak. We're going to set the microphone out here, and I'm sorry I can't drown out the crowd noise, but you guys are in for a treat. We got the camera zoomed out as far as we can zoom it out to get as many of them in there as we can. But here you go, the South Gibson County Marching Hornets. righty, man. What a great job right there by South Gibson's band. This is Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert. We got about 6 minutes before the start of the second half. South Gibson 14, Bolivar 19. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics. We'll be back with second half action shortly. Stay tuned.
Choose the best one. When it comes to choosing the right tires for your vehicle, we want to make it easy for you to choose the best one. At Best One Tire, we have thousands of passenger and light truck tires in stock, including Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Bridgestone, and Firestone. When you buy your tires from Best One Tire, you'll receive free nitrogen inflation. And we rotate and balance your tires free for the life of the tire. Also, with every free tire rotation, we do a free brake inspection. In addition to tires, we offer oil changes, wheel alignments, and complete brake service. We want your business for generations to come. Your family is our family at Best One Tire. Let us put you safely on the road. Call us at 660-4072. Best One Tire, just off Highway 412 at the Country Club exit, just down from 84 Lumber, and at 1180 South Dupree in Brownsville. Best One Tire.
You're listening to South Gibson Hornet Football on WNWS.com.
What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza?
Here goes.
Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
The mates are back together once again at Outback Steakhouse. Steak and lobster, the best mates together again. Try the juicy lobster paired with the tender signature steak from Outback Steakhouse. The tender juicy filet and a steamed lobster tail. Now here's a word from one of my mates.
Hi, this is Ian and Sulaco with Outback Steakhouse here in Jackson. I'm sure that you know we're a national chain, but did you know that I'm from Jackson and a JCM graduate? Much of my staff and I have been together here at Outback Steakhouse for 15 years. Yes, we are a national company, but here in Jackson, it's all about local. Our pledge, it's always fresh in the Outback. I'd like to thank you, Jackson, for your help in making Outback Steakhouse in Jackson the shining star of the Outback family. And I personally invite you to have dinner with us at Outback Steakhouse, Jackson, Tennessee, 194 Stonebrook Place, or take advantage of curbside takeaway to go by calling 664-9000. That's 664-9000 or OutbackSteakhouse.com. Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. No rules, just right.
When you step into King Jewelers, you're stepping into a family-owned business with nearly 30 years of experience. Let Grover King set you up with estate jewelry or the amazing Citizen Echo Drive watch, as well as custom-designed jewelry. King Jewelers buys gold and silver, offers Rolex repair, as well as watch and jewelry repair. Check out the selection of gemstone jewelry and diamond stud earrings. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 till 5:30 and 10 till 2 on Saturday.
King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive. The following is a presentation of WNWS.com.
Friday, and that's the day when all these high school football games.
Football.
High school football.
Right, come on, bring it!
Blue 58! Blue 58!
All righty, folks. We're back with you here to bring you second half action. South Gibson trailing by 5. Bolivar came in here and they sharpened their teeth up, and they came in here and they bit the Hornets, and they bit them pretty hard right here in the first half. I'll be honest with you, I didn't see that coming. But we did say in the pregame, Bolivar's very capable of winning this game because they got so many athletes over there, and they just seemed so out of sorts the first two games. They figured some stuff out on offense, man. And they've moved the ball down the field on South Gibson with 3 long, sustained scoring drives. They haven't turned the football over, and they got the lead because of it.
That's right, Steve. Hornets trying to book up and not turn the ball over. We got to get some sustained drives, and we got to get in the end zone.
Hey, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Will you say all that again? Will you say all that again? Your mic was off.
Oh, man, that's all right. Well, once again, Stephen, we got to buck up and sustain a drive and get down there and get across the goal line. We got to get this going right here. We can't let Bolivar come back. And, man, they just pretty much shut us down.
Yeah, you know, and Bolivar's going to receive the ball to start the second half. Folks, we did a little house cleaning for you, clean the windows for you, try to clear the view up for you a little bit here. You know, for me, defensively, we're going to have to play better defensively. We look flat. You know, we've had some positives on the offense. We've been able to move the ball some. Obviously, we scored twice. You know, but the biggest difference is, you know, that turnover right there. You know, that first drive, man, that was ugly. You know, so.
Plus, we're having a hard time stopping that run game right up there in the middle.
How about that?
Hey, I like that a lot better right there.
All right. How about that? I got to give a shout out to my audiologist, Mr. Caleb Rich, tuning in and all the way from Murfreesboro and getting us set up here. We love you, son. I love you. Good to hear from you. This is the first time I've heard from him in a week.
Where are you, son? Where are you?
Yeah. I hope he's studying. All right, we've got the ball all teed up to the Hornets, and they're going to kick this ball away to the Tigers, and we're going to get underway here. All righty. Back deep are 3 Tigers. Back deep to receive are 3 Tigers. And they're going to pooch kick it right, a little sky right here. Going to be fielded by number 21, and he's going to be walloped right away. Ball was fielded by Jones, and he's going to be tackled by Regula. Nick Regula in on the tackle for the Hornets. So Bolivar will have the ball first and go. Ball will be placed on the 36-yard line. Call it the 37-yard line. I think the scoreboard operator has got it wrong. All right. We'll remind everybody tonight's action is brought to you in part by Hometown Pharmacy right here in Medina. All right, going to be a receiver to the top, man in motion. Bad snap. He's going to have to call his own number right there, and it looked like big number 62, Paxton Terry in there on the stop. It was a bad snap right out of the gate right there for the Tigers, and the quarterback had to jump way up in the air to field it, and you're going to lose a yard on it.
Hey,
nice penetration right there. Nice penetration there by
the Hornets.
Paxton Terry. 2 to the bottom and 3 to the top. Gonna throw out a little screen pass, and ball was intended for number 89 there of Bolivar, and that's Bonds, and he could not hold on to it, so that'll bring up a 3rd down and long. And this would be huge for South Gibson if they could get a stop right here.
Yes, it would.
Be huge.
What, 3rd and 11?
All right, 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. And a little reverse right there, and they caught South Gibson sleeping. They're going to be fast enough to keep him from getting up the field and pushing it out of bounds. Looks like number 3 right there, Hardwick, and they ran a little reverse and picked up enough to be, man, it's going to be close to a 1st down. And it is 1st down, Bolivar. They ran a reverse right there, and we weren't in containment.
No,
and they caught us napping. And we had them, man. We had them 3rd down and long, and we turned it over. All right, going to be receiver to the bottom for the Tigers in that funky offensive set. And takes the snap. Going to be a handoff to number 9, and couldn't quite hold on to him. We had a guy back there, but missed him, but he's only going to pick up about a yard. It looks like number 16, Luke Reed, in there on the tackle for the Hornets. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. All right, going to be some substituting going on here. Ballard coming in, Jackson coming out, K. Johns coming in, Denton coming out. Ball on the 49-yard line for the Tigers. 2nd down and 8. Tigers are moving from right to left in the all-white. Ball in the middle of the field. And McKenzie takes the snap. Going to hand it off to 9. 9 looking to cut it outside. Cuts up the field. And finally going to be drove out of bounds, but not before picking up about 5 yards. Goes number 9, Lewis, for the Tigers.
They are moving the ball.
So that'll bring up a 3rd down and for a short 5 for the Tigers. The scoreboard says 4, so we'll go with 4. All right, going to be 2 receivers to the bottom here for the Tigers. And takes the direct snap and looking to throw it, and they're going to go out to number 21 and couldn't quite hold on to it. That was Kyle Lowe. I think that's Coach Lowe's younger son. He's a freshman, and that pass was intended for number 21 Jones there. So it will bring out the punt unit, I assume.
Hope so.
All right, it looks like the punt unit is on for the Tigers. Number 8 back there, that's Spencer, Brandon Spencer, the junior, 5'11" junior. And back deep to receive the punt is number 7, Christian Denton. It'll be the first time we stopped him all night.
Whoa.
Bad snap, went over his head, and he's going to be walloped. It looked like Marcus Jackson back there got a hold of him. That's a huge momentum play right there. And South Gibson got its first stop of the night of the Tigers, and then on the punt, kind of got a bad snap, couldn't hold on to it, rumbles around, and there goes number 54 right there of South Gibson. That's big Marcus Jackson back there to clean him up. So 1st down, Hornets. Ball will be placed on the 39-yard line, right in the middle of the field. The Hornets are in the all-orange. Hornets will be moving from left to right on your screen. 10 minutes and 17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of action. South Gibson 14, Bolivar 19. 3 receivers to the top for the Hornets. Man in motion is Hardwick. And going to be a handoff to Hardwick. And he's just going to be wild. Ugly play right there, man.
Ugly.
They were out of sorts and late on the handoff, just an ugly play. That was Hardwick on the carry. He was wallered up there by a whole pack of Tigers. I guess that's what you call a large group of Tigers.
A pack of Tigers. Pack of Tigers. That's hard to say.
Yeah, I guess that's what you call them. All right. So that's going to put the Hornets 2nd down and 12 after the ugly play there. And, you want to capitalize on that momentum right there. You got your first stop of the night on defense. All right, going to be 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top for your Hornets. Stidham in there, calling the shots, and Hardwick behind him. All right, we got a whistle, and we got a flag. Going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
That's going to back them up 5 yards.
Going the wrong direction, guys. Let's go.
And let's see here. What's the call here? Yeah, that's right. They got them on a delay of game. Folks, I want to remind you tonight's action is brought to you in part by Rhodes Family Diner. All you can eat catfish on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday nights. Call your order ahead at 783-3306. Also by Mr. Bart Prater's Prater Automotive, your rough country dealer right here in Medina. Suspensions, lifts, light bars, whatever has to do with a gas engine. Our friends at Prater Automotives is your solution. All right, going to be a handoff to Hardwick up the middle. Hardwick going to be stuffed, man, and not a whole lot of running room up there. And, we talked about it in the pregame, we're going to have to get some movement up. We're going to have to move those big jokers in the middle. It's going to be tough sledding. If we don't, it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 17 for your Hornets. Ball will be placed on the 45-yard line. 8 minutes and 56 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. South Gibson trailing by 5.
You're going to have to throw the ball here.
Yep, I think so. Or be watching for a jet sweep around the left end. All right. Gonna be a handoff. No, looking to throw. Stidham's going to call his own number. Rumbles around. Ball is loose. And who's on it? The ball is loose. The ball came out. Stidham coming up. No ball. Who's got the football? And, whoo, number 71, Chase Daniels.
They called him down right there. We needed that break.
Yeah. Whoo. He lost the football. You don't want to see the football bouncing on the ground. That's a big problem. All right. Number 34 back there to receive it is McMahon. And going to be punted away by Crenshaw. And it will roll down, take a South Gibson bounce, and will roll down. Nice job right there. Ugly snap, but Crenshaw did a good job of holding on to it, fielding it, and getting the ball away. So that will pin the Bolivar Tigers back deep in their own territory. Ball will be spotted on the, looks like, 11-yard line. This is Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert. You're watching WNWS.com.
Can you imagine a football player in the game not wearing a helmet or shoulder pads? Probably not a good idea. Well, aren't you treating your expensive cell phone the same way? Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall has name brand phone protection cases of all types, as well as screen protectors, home and car chargers, and more. Wireless Dimensions in Old Hickory Mall between Reed's Jewelers and Victoria's Secret. Online at WDJackson.com and on Facebook.
All righty, number 34, McMahon, calls his own number and rumbles up the field and going to pick up about a yard on the first down carry for the Tigers. So it'll bring up a second down and 9 for the Tigers. The Tigers are moving from right to left on your screen. 7 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the third. The Hornets trailing by 5. There's several substitutions going on here for the Tigers. And don't seem like they're getting out of the huddle as fast as they were in the first half.
No, they're getting a little winded.
All right, receiver to the bottom for the Tigers. Funky formation there. And ball is on the ground and going to be wallowed up right there.
We might have got it.
No, Bolivar picked it up. And it was McMahon couldn't field the snap right there. And ball bounced on the ground. It took a very fortunate bounce for Bolivar and bounced right back in his hands, and he was brought down there by a whole swarm of Hornets. All right, several substitutions again here for Bolivar. Want to remind all of our folks that tonight's action is brought to you in part by Wireless Dimensions right in the Old Hickory Mall, right in front of Victoria's Secrets. Everything for your cell phone, cases, chargers, screen protectors, right in front of Wireless Dimensions, and that ain't a bad place to be. Yay! All right, here we go, 2 to the bottom. And ball's on the ground again. Man. Woo! McMahon. No, excuse me, that wasn't McMahon right there. That was McKenzie that couldn't hold on to it. That's another drop snap consecutively for Bolivar.
After going through the whole first half without a turnover, they've turned the ball over. Well, not turned it over, but it had a potential turnover.
Well, you could say this. You could say go in the first half without putting the ball on the ground.
Yeah, there you go.
And then right here, they go 3 in a row. 1, 2, 3, ball on the ground, ball on the ground, and ball on the ground. They got 3 fortunate bounces. All right, the punter is going to be punting the ball from the back of his own end zone. Back deep to receive this punt is number 7, Christian Denton. All right, snap. Gets it away. Ugly kick, but takes a Bolivar bounce. And we'll just roll dead on the South Gibson 48-yard line. All right, while they get the chains set, we'll be right back.
The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner is a proud supporter of South Gibson School's Perfect Attendance Program and South Gibson Hornet Sports. Rhodes Family Diner has the best hand-patty burgers in West Tennessee and all-you-can-eat catfish Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week and 364 days a year. Save 20% on your first online order at rhodesdiner.com. The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner, a Medina tradition since the 1950s. 201 South Main Street in downtown Medina, Rhodes Family Diner.
All right, we're back with you here. South Gibson's going to try it again here for the second time in the second half, and hopefully they can get a little bit more. They can get a little more offensive push up front there in the interior lineman. 2 to the bottom for your Hornets, 1 to the top. Man in motion. Be a handoff. No, going to be pitched out to Denton. Denton looking for running room around the right side. Breaks 1 tackle and cutting it up to the right, up the field, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Hornets. Number 7, Christian Denton on the pitch play, goes around the right end and goes into the end zone. Broke one tackle, touchdown Hornets, and the lead. All right, decision time for Coach Stidham. Do you line up and kick one, or do you go for 2 to draw it within 3? How about I cut your microphone on? That'll help.
Hey, there you go.
All right, they are going to kick it. They are going to kick it. All right, Wallace on for the hole. And Stallings on for the kick. Snap, set, kick. Good! With 5 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter of action, South Gibson takes the lead 21-19. We'll be right back.
If you're ever involved in an automobile accident, the last thing you need to worry about is what to do next. It's simple. Call Precision Auto Body at 783-0075, and they can handle the rest for you. With rental cars on site, they can have you back on the road with no delay. They repair all makes and models, both foreign and domestic. No need for you to run to a franchise or dealer where you're just another number. At Precision Auto Body, you're known by your name and your concerns about your vehicle. They've been in the same location between Milan and Medina for 20 years, with adding a second high-quality location in Dyersburg in 2014. They have all certified technicians and continuous education, so they can repair your vehicle to factory conditions. Remember, you own your vehicle. You own your insurance. You own the right to tell your insurance company that you want Precision Auto Body to repair your vehicle. So don't be just another number, and don't be steered in the wrong direction. Call Precision Auto Body, 783-0075.
All right, ball's teed up. Going to be kicked high and in the air. Going to be fielded by number 21 there for the Tigers. And he's going to be walloped. He's going to be walloped. Number 9, Dane Hardwick came in there. And I don't know, number 21 there. He's going to feel that. That's Omar Jones. He's going to feel Hardwick in the morning. He may need to stop at Hometown Pharmacy on his way out of town and get him some ibuprofen. He got thumped pretty good right there. Oh, Hardwick's a hitter, man.
Yes, he is.
He is a head hunter. He's tough as nails, man.
He did help him back up, though. I'll give him that.
All righty. Bolivar will have the ball on the 32-yard line, moving from right to left on your screen. And McKenzie in there takes the snap. Going to be a handoff up the middle. Nice play right there by the Tigers. They blocked it well. And number 9 for the Tigers, Lewis, will rumble forward, and a big old gaping hole right there. I don't know what's going on with our interior lineman. I think I'm going to put Paxton right there at the nose and tell him to get after it, because they picked up a bunch of chunk yardage right there on the inside. All right. 2 to the top. Going to be a handoff again up the middle and going to be brought down from behind. It looked like number 71 right there of South Gibson's Chase Daniels got back there and said, no, sirree, Baba Lee. Going to bring up a third. Going to drop him for a loss on the play. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and 2 on. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 2 on this next play right here. And several substitutions. Quasimodo checking in, and Marcus Jackson checking in, and Ballard checking out. All right. Lambert at one corner, Hardwick at the other corner. And it'd be a big stop right here for South Gibson if they could hold them short of the line to gain. Mr. Lambert.
Yes, sir.
All right, they run into the line, going to try to get them to jump. I don't think they're going to. And we have a timeout. Bolivar, we're going to take it with them. We'll be right back.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice, from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call
Prater's Automotive, your rough country dealer in Medina. We have rough country suspension lifts, wheels, lights, and winches. Prater's Automotive can do anything to a gas engine, all the way down to rebuilding the heads, and we're certified by ASC, Chrysler, General Motors engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. No need to drive to Jackson anymore for automotive service or repair. Prater's is locally owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. Prater's Automotive offers certified service for engine repair, diagnostics, service, and maintenance. And we are certified South Gibson Hornet fans. Prater's Automotive, 444 South Main Street in Medina. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Prater's Automotive on Facebook.
All right, folks. We got a big play coming right here, and it's a 3rd down and 2. This will be a big play right here for South Gibson. They'd really put a hurt to the momentum of Bolivar and help themselves out right here, dropping them inside. Snap. And going to be a handoff to the big boy, and he rumbles forward, and he's short. He is short. They handed it to the big boy, and he is short. That was number 29 right there. No, excuse me, number 27, Christian Matthews. He's the senior, 235-pound hog molly, 6'2", and they ran that earlier. With ease. And they
I
said
think they're
no,
going to go for it. They're going to go for it?
Looks like they're lined up to go for it here. 4th down and 2. And don't jump if you're South Gibson. Don't jump if you're South Gibson. The Hornets' Nest getting fired up again. And they're going to line up here.
Oh
no. South Gibson's Chase Daniels got over the ball and going to have a 5-yard penalty against South Gibson. Oh, man. That'll drive you crazy right there if you're a coach.
Yes, it will.
That will drive you crazy if you are a coach.
And you know they're going to do it.
Yeah. And that was their only hope right there, I think. All right. Now, 1st down, Bolivar. Yikes. Going to be 5 wide for the Tigers. All right, McKenzie back. Watch a little screen pass right here, and there it comes. Going to be caught out there by number 1. Number 1 cuts up the field and going to be brought down. Looks like Landon Lambert got him out of bounds. That was completed to Sane for the Tigers. So 2nd down and 5. Man, that 5 yards means a lot right there, my man.
Sure does.
All right.
Got to be disciplined right here. Come on.
That's going to advance the ball past the 50-yard line and put it on the 48. 2nd down and 4 for the Tigers. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Takes the snap. Going to be handed off to 21. 21 looking for running room around the right side. Finds a crease, cuts up the field, and gets to the 38-yard line the 39-yard rather, before he's pushed out of bounds by several Hornets. 1st down, Bolivar. 2:29 left in the 3rd. South Gibson with a 2-point lead. Bolivar with a pretty good drive going here. That's their third 1st down pickup on this drive. I got to give Bolivar credit, man. They've been able to pick up. They've had long sustained drives all night long. 3 to the top and 1 to the bottom for the Tigers. And McKenzie takes the snap, hands it off again. Walloped! Nice play right there. Who was that? Who was that in there? Number 16, Luke Reed.
Yeah, big Luke.
Nice job right there by the big boy. Big number 16, Luke Reed.
I'm going to start calling his name more often.
That's right. Nice job right there by the big fella. Big fella. All right. 2nd down and 12. I want to see another play right there. I'd like to see some more out of Luke right here. 3 to the bottom. 2 to the top, 5 wide, takes the snap. Here comes that screen pass, and ball is loose. Pass was intended for number 1, Murden, and the ball hit him right in the chest. You know, I'm going to tell you something. That's bad coaching right there by Bolivar, and I don't know if I'm sure he's probably heard this, but he was on his knees when he caught the football. And guess what?
That's down.
You're down right there. I don't care if there wasn't a soul within 20 yards of you. He was on his knee when he caught that football. He didn't catch it anyways, but even if he would have caught it, he's down right there.
Yeah, you tell the quarterback's got some baseball pitcher in you because that was a knuckleball.
Yeah. All righty. Funky offensive formation. Receiver to the bottom for the Tigers. 3rd down and 12. Takes the snap, does Lowe. Lowe calls his own number, looking for running room around the right side and going to be pushed out of bounds. And, you know, I'm going to tell you something. I don't like the call right there by that's the 3rd time tonight that Coach Lowe has put in the freshman at quarterback on the 3rd down and long.
Yeah.
That's the 3rd time I think tonight that he's done that. He's a freshman. I don't care how good he is. He's still a freshman. And, you know, he didn't look like he's going to outrun, you know, just kind of an odd set right there. I don't know, man. I don't know how you guys are going to get in rhythm. That's the 3rd guy we've seen take a snap tonight.
This is 4th and 7.
All right, yeah, 4th and 7. Looks like Bolivar's lined up to go for it here. Don't jump if you're South Gibson. Do not jump. 3 to the bottom and in this way. And a guy back there looking to throw, fires up and goes, finds a man right in the middle, and going to be a big play right there by Bolivar. Pass was completed to number 89 there of Bolivar, and we do not have him listed on the roster, so nice catch right there. He paid the price for it, but first down, Bolivar. That'll put the ball right on the 15-yard line with 1 minute and 35 seconds left here in the third quarter of action. South Gibson with a 2-point advantage currently in the contest. Want to remind all of our listeners that tonight's action is brought to you in part by Best One Tire and Service Center. Invite Best One to your next blowout on that blown coverage.
There you throw a fade pass right here.
Yeah, 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Rolling out, going to get it to number 9, looking to set the edge to South Gibson's defense, and he rumbles forward. Tommy, we're getting the edge set, but we're getting it set too deep.
Yeah.
Or Chris, excuse me. We're getting the edge set, but it's too deep, and they're picking up chunk yardage around the ends. You know, our outside backers aren't getting up the field fast enough to get him turned back inside.
Well, you said it earlier. We're giving him too much cushion, and got to be tighter than that.
All right, 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers. 45 seconds left here in the third. South Gibson with a 2-point advantage, 21-19, and Bolivar looks way out of sorts here. You know they're not going to throw the ball to the guy at the bottom of the screen now. Pack them all inside, and they don't. They hand it off to number 9 of Bolivar. That's Lewis, and he picks up about 2.5 or 3, so to bring up a 3rd down and very manageable for the Tigers. You know, that receiver running around like he didn't know where he was going to line up. If I'm the corner, I'm immediately crashing in because I know they're not throwing him the football. Right. All right, what we got here, Chris?
Timeout? Nope. Quarter.
And the end of the third. South Gibson 21, Bolivar 19. This is Stephen Rich. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school athletics alongside the Big Easy. Chris Lambert will be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner is a proud supporter of South Gibson School's Perfect Attendance Program and South Gibson Hornet Sports. Rhodes Family Diner has the best hand-patted burgers in West Tennessee and all-you-can-eat catfish Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week and 364 days a year. Save 20% on your first online order at rhodesdiner.com. The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner, a Medina tradition since the 1950s. 201 South Main Street in downtown Medina, Rhodes Family Diner.
All right, folks, we're back with you here at the Hornets Nest. I'm going to give you guys a couple of score updates. Trenton 38, Union City 7. Woo! Trenton is looking like they're fixing to make a state title run,
yes,
buddy.
They are.
Coming off a big win against Bolivar, or against Milan last week. They beat Milan 27-26, and now they went to Union City and took them to the woodshed. Currently, that's what I got. Thanks to my man Easy E for the score update. All right, here comes a big 3rd down and 2 play for the Tigers here. South Gibson really needs to get a stop right here. Going to hand it off. He bounces it outside. Does number 9 Lewis and rumbles around and going to be up the field for about 5 yards, enough to give the Tigers a first down, a fresh set of downs, and they will have the ball 1st and goal on about the 3-yard line. Mercy. on the right hash mark. And man, that kid is shifty.
Yes, he is.
Number 9 is Mr. Lewis is shifty.
All right, we need to build a wall right here, they say.
Let's see here.
There we go.
Hang on. How about that? That's what was holding it down. All right. Takes the snap, calls his own number, goes around the left end, and what a egregious holding call. It was not called, but nonetheless, he walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Bolivar. That was McKenzie that called his own number. And Chris, I think they're just letting them play.
Yeah, I think so, because that's about the fourth holding call they haven't called.
Man, I can't believe they didn't get a holding call right there. But nonetheless, we're up here and not down there. That was a tough call right there. But nonetheless, Bolivar goes into the end zone. South Gibson 21, Bolivar 25.
All right, here we go.
All righty.
Oh, they're going to go for two.
They're going to line up and go for two here. That's a good call by Coach Lowe. Takes the snap, going to hand it off to number 9 with a lead blocker, and finds a way to get in for the conversion. The conversion is good. South Gibson 21, Bolivar 27. We'll be right back.
If you ignore your teeth, they will go away. Patterson Family Dentistry in Medina will give your teeth the attention they deserve with our full-service family dental practice, from root canals, crowns, cosmetic crowns, veneer restoration, comprehensive adult x-rays, and exams. Patterson Family Dentistry is a full-service family dental practice that's been serving our local Medina community for nearly 10 years. No need to drive to Jackson for quality, caring, and compassionate dental care. Patterson Family Dentistry, 23 Garage Drive in Medina. Open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Fridays. Call 783-1111 to set your appointment. That's 783-1111.
Prater's Automotive, your rough country dealer in Medina. We have rough country suspension lifts, wheels, lights, and winches. Prater's Automotive can do anything to a gas engine, all the way down to rebuilding the heads, and we're certified by ASC, Chrysler, General Motors engine repair, diagnostic, service, and maintenance. No need to drive to Jackson anymore for automotive service or repair. Prater's is locally owned and operated with over 15 years of experience. Prater's Automotive offers certified service for engine repair, diagnostics, service, and maintenance. And we are certified South Gibson Hornet fans. Prater's Automotive, 444 South Main Street in Medina. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit Prater's Automotive on Facebook.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
All right, folks, on the first kickoff attempt, they got a head start, and refs flagged it. I want to give a shout-out real quick to the Bolivar fans, man. They brought a heck of a crowd, man.
They sure
Good
did.
job. Mr. Lambert, will you fix your microphone?
Yes, sir. How about that?
All right. Much better. Going to be fielded right there in the middle by Lambert. Lambert bouncing around that side, cuts up again, still shaking around, and finally going to be brought down there by a whole pack or den of Tigers. So Lambert fielded it and cut up the field, got about 15 yards after he fielded the ball. So South Gibson will have the ball near midfield, right on the 46-yard line. South Gibson moving from right to left. They're in the all orange, and Bolivar, if you're just joining us, is in the all white and those green helmets. All right, Coach Stidham, what you got up your sleeve right here? South Gibson trailing by 6. It was a good call there by Lowe, going for 2 after they scored a minute ago, because now if South Gibson take the lead, they're going to have to score a touchdown and convert a PAT to take the lead. 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top. Be a handoff up the middle by Hardwick. Hardwick rumbling around, and he's going to fall forward for about 3 yards. On the carry goes number 9, Dane Hardwick. So that'll bring up a third down and a long 6 or a short 7. Ball, the nose of the ball right on the 50-yard line. 10 minutes and 57 seconds left in the contest. South Gibson 21, Bolivar 27. It's been back and forth, Chris.
Yeah, it has. We need to get a long drive right here, eat up some clock, get in there and score, not leave them too much time.
All right, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top for your Hornets. Snap. And handoff again by Hardwick. Hardwick still rumbling around, and he pushes around outside and gonna rumble forward for about 3 again. So that'll bring up a third down and 4 for your Hornets. I want to remind everybody tonight's action is brought to you in part by our friends at Prater Automotive, your rough country dealer right here in Medina. Suspensions, winches, lights, lifts, ASE certified mechanics. They can do anything to your gas engine. Bart Prater, our friends at Prater Automotive. Also by Outback Steakhouse, no rules, just right. Also by King Jewelers, Grover King, watch repair, jewelry, service, and sales. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Denton with the ball, rumbles forward. First down, Hornets, number 7, Christian Denton, right up the middle. It's a Cowart Reese and Sergeant CPA. No, I lied. That's not a Cowart Reese and Sergeant CPA
they
first down.
Short there a little bit.
Now you got to measure that, man. It's right in front of me, man.
I thought they had
That's a first down. That's a first down. I think. Yes. First down, Hornets. We'll try this again here. Cowart Reese and Sergeant CPA firm, first down. All right. That's a good way to get it started anyways. 9:40 left in this contest. South Gibson trailing by 6. All right. I see Coach Bronson Stewart down there. Coach Scott Stedham, Jim Fischel, dealing them up here. All right. Nolan Stidham in there. Takes the snap. Hand it off. Going to pitch it out wide. Going to get it to Hardwick. Hardwick looking to cut it up the field. And he lowers his shoulder and fights for what he can. But enough to get a first down. Hornets number 3. Devin Hardwick on the pitch around the left end. And picks up about 17 or 18 yards around the left side there. Goes number 3. Very well executed pitch. We talked about that in the pregame. If they're going to pitch it, golly, Bill, you got to execute it. And they executed it at that time, and it worked to perfection. So first down for your Hornets ball on the 28-yard line. That's a Cowart Reese and Sergeant CPA. First down, 2 to the top. Man in motion is Denton. Going to be a handoff to Dane Hardwick. Dane Hardwick on a nice carry right there. And this little hurry-up's got Bolivar a little out of sorts here. And
they can't substitute like they wanted to.
So it was a nice carry there by Hardwick. Going to pick up 5 yards on the carry, and Bolivar's swapping them in. It looks like cattle, man. They're herding them through there like cattle.
Yes, they are.
8 minutes, and you're going to have to fix your microphone, Mr. Lambert.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to bring up a 2nd down and 5 for your Hornets, 2 to the bottom. And Stidham takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Hardwick breaks it down. He's still scrapping for yards. First down, Hornets. I like the energy and the passion by Hardwick. He rumbles around, and he took several Tigers. It took several Tigers to bring him down. He lowered his shoulder and laid the boom to somebody. Cowart Reese Sargent. First down, Hornets. Ball will be placed on the 11-yard line, and that's kind of funky because you can still pick up a first down and not get in the end zone. Ball on the 11-yard line here. All right, receiver way to the top, receiver to the bottom. So Stidham takes the snap, going to hand it off again to Hardwick. Hardwick rumbles around and picks up about 5 yards. Nice job, nice tough running there by Dane Hardwick. I like to see the show of sportsmanship down there between the Tigers and the Hornets, helping each other up, patting each other on the helmet when they make a good play. I like to see the good sport.
Got a lot of hands on the hips out there.
Yep, on both sides of the ball. And it's been a back and forth affair to say the least here. South Gibson trailing by 6 down here in the red zone. Got it 2nd. They need 4 yards to pick up the first down. And Hardwick with a hot hand right now. Snap. And going to hand it to Hardwick. Hardwick cuts in and going to be really close to first down yardage. Really, really close is Hardwick. I think he got it, brother.
Oh, I think he did too.
Well, it depends on this spot. It's going to be pretty close. No, he did not get it. He's a yard short.
He's over got Coach Denham's attention. He said, "Feed me, Coach. Feed me. Let me have it again."
Why not, man? All right, I see the big fella Luke Reed checking into the game. All right, and Kale checking out, and Hardwick checking out. All right, the big fella Luke Reed in there. 2 receivers to the top.
Come on, guys, right here.
Takes the snap, and Stidham's going to call his own number, rumble around, and go for it. What's the call? What's the call? And oh no, what's it going to be? They haven't gotten a call yet. Make the call.
Oh, no.
First down, Hornets. We finally get a call here, and that's going to set the ball, the nose of the football, about 6 inches from the goal line, and South Gibson trailing by 6. Stidham calls his own number right there and follows Big Reed into the hole and takes his I
wish we had some replay because I think he got in there. He was already handing the ref the ball before they even made a call.
Yeah, it's first down here. That was an official stoppage. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the contest. South Gibson got the ball first and goal on the 1 yard line. All right, Stidham in there at quarterback. Luke Reed at tailback or fullback. Snap. And Stidham's going to fall in there again. Touchdown, Hornets! Number 10, Nolan Stidham calls his own number for the second time tonight. Dives into the end zone with some heart and some effort. Touchdown, Hornets! We're going to have a tied ball game here, 27-27. Pending this T. It's Wallace on for the hold. And number 80, Stallings on for the kick. 5:51 left here in the fourth quarter of action. Snap. Bad kick. Oh, no. Looking. Just going to throw it up. And was it caught? It was on the scramble drill. Number 23, Garrett Wallace, goes and finds an open receiver somehow on the scramble drill, and the 2-point conversion is good. Awesome. South Gibson 29, Bolivar 27. That's just how they drew it up there, Mr. Lambert. That's just how they drew it up. All right, with 5 minutes and 51 seconds left in the fourth, South Gibson takes a 2-point lead in the contest. This is Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert. You're watching WNWS's coverage of high school sports. We'll be right back.
There's a tradition of excellence at South Gibson High School and also at Hometown Pharmacy in Medina. For years now, Hometown Pharmacy has been leading the way in Hornets coverage on WNWS.com. Hometown Pharmacy is just that, your hometown pharmacy for Medina. Located at 599 Highway 45 Bypass South, open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Get your prescriptions filled and find everything you need for your day-to-day medical care right in your hometown at Hometown Pharmacy. Or give them a call at 731-783-0777 for Hometown Pharmacy in Medina.
The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner is a proud supporter of South Gibson School's Perfect Attendance Program and South Gibson Hornets sports. Rhodes Family Diner has the best hand-patted burgers in West Tennessee and all-you-can-eat catfish Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week and 364 days a year. Save 20% on your first online order at RhodesDiner.com. The world-famous Rhodes Family Diner, a Medina tradition since the 1950s. 201 South Main Street in downtown Medina, Rhodes Family Diner.
If you're ever involved in an automobile accident, the last thing you need to worry about is what to do next. It's simple. Call Precision Auto Body at 783-0075, and they can handle the rest for you. With rental cars on site, they can have you back on the road with no delay. They repair all makes and models, both foreign and domestic. No need for you to run to a franchise or dealer where you're just another number. At Precision Auto Body, you're known by your name and your concerns about your vehicle. They've been in the same location between Milan and Medina for 20 years, with adding a second high-quality location in Dyersburg in 2014. They have all certified technicians and continuous education, so they can repair your vehicle to factory conditions. Remember, you own your vehicle. You own your insurance. You own the right to tell your insurance company that you want Precision Auto Body to repair your vehicle. So don't be just another number, and don't be steered in the wrong direction. Call Precision Auto Body, 783-0075.
All righty, folks, we're back with you here. Stephen Rich alongside Chris Lambert. You're watching WNWS.com. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom, and Coach Stidham's not happy about something. Ball's going to be placed on the 40-yard line. 5:51 left in the contest. South Gibson with a 2-point advantage and this is starts region play for both teams, and neither team wants the loss.
No, they don't.
All righty, here we go. McKenzie takes the snap, going to hand it off. Here's a reverse, and South Gibson looks like they're in a much better position this time to sniff it out, and they do. And
It's going to be a tackle for loss.
Yeah.
And you remember, Chris, they ran that little reverse earlier and burned South Gibson pretty good. But South Gibson was in much better position that time to prevent that from happening. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here, and he did get back to the line of scrimmage.
Barely. They're going to give him the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, but he got back to it. Barely. All right, you're right. 2 to the bottom and 1 to the top for the Tigers. Ball on the 39, rolling, and here comes that old play right there. And they draw play. It's a foot race to the end zone. And finally, Landon Lambert was there to save the touchdown. And they ran that play earlier, man, and just burned us in the first half on it. And they burned us again. They roll out to the right and then turn and stick it in the belly of that's what I call a draw play with lipstick on.
Yeah.
That's number 9, Lewis.
Can I use that later? That's pretty good.
Yeah, draw play with lipstick on it, and they sucked everybody in. And number 9, Lewis, thankfully, our corner was over there to get him out of bounds. So here we go. It'll bring up a first down and 10 for the Tigers. Receiver to the top, receiver to the bottom. Going to hand it off to. I didn't see the ball carrier, but it looked like number 54 right there, Marcus Jackson, in there to slow him down, and a couple other Hornets finished him off. But it'll be a 3-yard gain there for the Tigers, and that'll put the ball right on the 20-yard line for the Tigers. Tonight's action is brought to you in part by our friends at Precision Auto Body. Don't trust your car with just anybody. Use the pros at Precision Auto Body. 783-0075. All right, takes the snap, hands it to the guy in motion, looking to get around the right end. He cuts up the field, and there's somebody there. Looks like Regula was there to stop him, but not before picking up about 10 yards. Does number 9, Lewis, around the right end. And Chris is looking like tonight, this is going to turn out to who's got the football last.
That's right. You know, they've been making the same mistake we made earlier, score too fast right here.
All righty. 4 minutes left here. South Gibson trailing by 2, and it appears that no team can stop anybody.
All right, right here we got 3:50 left. Tigers coming to the line. Clock's ticking. Quarterback's going to keep his number. We got him down right there on the 10-yard line. Well, Stephen Rich makes this look easy, guys. This is not easy.
All righty, folks. I'm back with you there. Sorry about that. Had a little fire I had to put out. I'm back with you here. Thanks to my partner in crime here, the Big Easy. For
ain't nothing easy about what you're doing, dog.
Ain't nothing easy about the Big Cheesy.
Negative.
All right, 3 minutes and 7 seconds left here in this contest. South Gibson trailing by 2, but the Tigers got something to say about it. They got the ball on the 11-yard line, 2nd down and 9. I didn't see the first down play. Sorry, folks. All right, going to be a bunch formation to the left. They're going to bunch them up with an up back up there. Going to be a handoff, and then McMahon's going to call his own number, and he got hit about the line of scrimmage, rumbled forward, advanced the ball a few yards, and got drove back. So they're going to give him about a yard on the forward progress before he got drove back by the whole swarm of Hornets. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here. And how much time can you draw off the clock? Is Coach Stidham going to consider calling timeouts right here?
We may need to look at it. There ain't no such thing as a 2-minute warning in high school, I don't believe.
No. We're going to look at calling timeouts.
How many we got? 3? 2?
Well, we have 3. All righty. 1 to the top and 2 to the bottom for Bolivar. Takes the snap. Rolling.
Oh,
and there's that draw play again, number 9. And he's going to be right on the line of first down yardage. Right on it, my man.
That is a pretty play.
We're just not ready for it, man.
No.
It's a delayed handoff. It's just a draw play, and we have a official timeout. No, we have a timeout, South Gibson.
There you go.
He did not get anywhere near as far as I thought he did. he is going to be about 2 yards short of the first down. So it's 4th down, and we're not going to go to a break during this timeout. We got too much going on here. We're going to try to analyze what we see here. He is about 2.5 yards short. The ball is right in the middle of the field, so you can't predict a sweep one side or the other. There's 1 minute and 52 seconds left in the contest. South Gibson with a 2-point advantage. Did a good job calling the timeout right there. I thought the officials were going to call the timeout, and I thought the officials would call the timeout to set to move the chains and stuff.
Right.
But he did not get anywhere near as far.
This is a 4th down.
So yeah, this is a big play right here. It's 4th down and 3 for Bolivar, and if you South Gibson, you've got to bow your back right here.
Oh yeah,
you've got to bow your back right here.
Are they going to kick a field goal?
It looks like the field goal unit's going to come on for the Tigers. All righty, I didn't expect that to come. All right, number 8 on for the hold. That's Spencer. All right, here we go. This will be the ball game, folks. That's a fake snap, set, kick. No good! Lord have mercy, what a big play right there. Oh, man, I can't believe it. They missed the field goal. South Gibson will take over with 1 minute and 48 seconds left on the clock. But Bolivar's got 2 timeouts, so that's not going to be the ball. I thought they were out of timeouts. I lied to you, folks. You can't trust me, man. I'm a dirtbag. You can't trust me. I'm just a lying dirtbag. Oh, man, I thought that was the ball game.
Well, we don't need to have a flashback of what happened last weekend.
So, all right, they missed the field goal, so that's going to advance the ball to the 20. All right, in high school, if you miss the field goal inside the 20, the ball automatically comes out to the 20. It's not like in the pros or in college. You got 1 minute and 48 seconds left here, folks. South Gibson with a 2-point lead in this contest. Here's the deal. You cannot turn over the cotton-picking football, period.
What did you say? I didn't hear you again. Let's say it one more time.
You can't turn over the football.
No, you cannot.
All right, 2 to the bottom for your Hornets. Stidham in there at quarterback, and Dane Hardwick back there. Takes the handoff, going to get it to Hardwick. Hardwick's going to rumble forward and going to get an immediate timeout by Coach Lowe. He does call the timeout. 1:42 left in the contest.
Hardwick has been the workhorse tonight, getting the runs hard up in the middle.
All right, well, you know what? Coach Stidham calling that timeout a minute ago is now coming back to bite him in the tail.
Yes, it is.
Because I don't think anybody in this stadium, including this dude right here, did not expect Bolivar to go line up and go for a field goal.
No, did not expect that. And the way they've been moving the ball, I thought they were going to go at least get the first down, if nothing else. But, hey, we'll take it.
All right. Well, Hardwick picked the ball up, picked up 1 yard on that carry. And South Gibson, this will put South Gibson in the driver's seat to win the contest. During the timeout, I want to say thank you, a special thank you to Hometown Pharmacy, Miss Donna Schlesinger. She's been our lead sponsor forever, for as long as we've been doing this, folks. Miss Donna Schlesinger at Hometown Pharmacy, we love you and we thank you very much. If you need a pharmacist, that's your lady. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 9. 1:42 left in the contest. South Gibson up by 2 here. Takes the snap, hands off, pushes forward, and going to pick up a yard or so. And we have an immediate timeout again by Coach Lowe. Good job right there by Coach Lowe. So in that timeout, we're going to talk about our friends at Patterson Family Dentistry. Chris, they're a new sponsor of ours this year, but they're a full-service family dental practice. They've been serving Medina and the surrounding area for nearly 10 years now. They're located at 23 Garrett Drive. Right here in Medina, you see them coming in on 45. They're right there on the left. Great guys at the Patterson Family Dentistry. You can set your appointment at 783-1111. That's 4-1, folks. Set your appointment. Maybe set it at 1111. 1111.
Yeah,
1111.
Tell me, if you went back to college, would you become a dentist?
I don't really like saliva, so no. Rhodes Diner, proud supporter of South Gibson County's Perfect Attendance Program. Our friend Sam Rhodes and company, long time. It's been a Medina tradition since the 1950s. They're on 201 South Main Street in Medina. Call them at 783-3306. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 6 for your Hornets. Ball on the 24. All right, going to be a standard set for South Gibson. Takes the snap, and Stidham's going to call his own number. Looking for running room, going to rumble around, hold on to that football. And he does. He holds on to it. Good job right there by Nolan of keeping a hold of that football because you know they're going for it. No timeouts left here for Coach Lowe and Bolivar. South Gibson has 2 timeouts left and 1:14. Tick, tick, tick. We got a barn burner going here, folks. Ball on the 28-yard line. What's Coach Stidham going to do right here? I think I'm going to punt this football. I think I'll take the delay of game and punt the football. Or call timeout. Call timeout when there's 1 second left on the play clock. One of the two.
Coach Stidham run all the way down.
Yeah, Coach Stidham standing right there beside the line judge. They're not even getting a call in.
Timeout.
And it calls a timeout with exactly 1 second left on the play clock. So 45 seconds left here. And South Gibson up by 2. I tell you one thing it does, it takes out of play. I remember years ago, Coach Stidham, we were playing in another barn burner contest. It was back when the Man of Millions was my color guy. And
the Man of Millions?
That's right. John Merritt, the Man of Millions, was my color guy. And we had the ball on the opponent's 40-yard line, and it was something similar to this. There's about 25 or 30 seconds left. They go up in punt formation, and the punter, I think it was Carlos Walden, takes the snap, turns around, and runs back, zigging back and forth, avoiding defenders, goes to the back of the end zone, and throws the ball to the field house. You know what you got?
A safety.
You know what you got? You got a safety, right? But he burned all the time off the clock, and South Gibson wins by 1 point.
Wow!
You got to kick Coach Stidham with 2 minutes left on the clock. I don't know if there's anybody better in the business. Coach Stidham's got something up his sleeve. He's down there coaching his tail off right now. Games like this make a man gray-headed. All right. Coach Stidham may not have any hair left. I don't know. All right. Crenshaw comes back there. Yeah, back deep. They got a punt. They got a receiver back there. He is McMahon. All right. Fields it. Ball is still live. And they're going to blow it dead with 36 seconds left on the clock.
Woo!
And that will put the ball on the 37-yard line of Bolivar. They got to have 4 downs and 36 seconds left. And oh, boy. Here we go, Chris.
Yep.
Oh, buddy. All right, this will make you chew your fingernails off. You got any fingernails left? All right, folks at home, here we go. You got 36 ticks left. All right, your secondary's back way deep. Going to have 2 receivers to the top. I don't know what kind of arm McKenzie has. He's only thrown it down the field 1 time. But here we go. Back deep. Looking. Going to fire across the middle. And nobody home. Pass was intended for number 4, Antavius Shaw. And Antavius Shaw of Bolivar. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10.
It does stop the clock, though.
That's right. I want to remind everybody tonight's action is brought to you by Tennessee Tractor, your John Deere dealer in business for many, many years. Friends at Tennessee Tractor. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Be watching the draw play right here. We're so far back. Big pick up chunk yardage if they got to have it. They might pull out on 3rd down. Here we go. Flag down. And what we're going to have is going to be a false start.
Come on now.
It is. False start against Bolivar. That's on back them up 5 yards. And if you're Coach Lowe right there, that lets if you're Coach Lowe right there, that's going to show your hand to South Gibson secondary. So I would imagine you're going to have a different play call come in right here. Right. 31 ticks left in the contest. South Gibson somehow has fought their way, having a shot at winning this game because they sure did not play very good football in the first half. I'll be honest with you. They just were flat as they could be.
They got the speedster up top up there. I wouldn't be surprised if they go long right here.
All right, snap. Looking to throw, going to fire out to number 4. Number 4 cutting across the middle of the field. Going to have a whole swarm of Hornets. And look at Nolan Stidham with a great job keeping him in bounds. What a play right there by Nolan Stidham. Getting a hold to the big boy, Antavius Shaw, the senior, 6'3" senior, and keeping him in bounds. Tick, tick, tick. 11 seconds left here. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, and spikes the ball. Does number 16, McKenzie, for Bolivar, and gives them a chance for another play. What a great play right there by Nolan Stidham. He somehow wrestled that big dude down in bounds. A great play right there.
Big guy right here. Way to go, Nolan. Boy.
That was a great play right there by Stidham. All right, 7.7 seconds left on the clock. I think you got time for 1, maybe 2 plays. So if I'm Coach Lowe right here, I think I'm going to try to throw about a 20-yard out pattern and get my guy, get the completion, and get out of bounds, so then I can throw the Hail Mary into the end zone. That's your only shot. You're not. Quarterback is not going to be able to throw the ball 70 yards. So try to get about 20 of it right now and get with 1 second left. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Looking to throw, going to go out across the middle, and incomplete. Pass was intended for number 9, Lewis. All right, now I don't like the call by Coach Lowe. So another great contest here. What we got here?
What happened?
What is it? I didn't see it, man. I did not see it. What is it?
Coach Shannon was all over. Oh, they turned the ball over on downs?
Oh, it was 4th down. First down, Hornets, and the win here at the Hornets' Nest. South Gibson 29, Bolivar 27. Wait a minute, folks. We got to go to victory formation, and we got to be able to pull that off. That didn't work out so well for us last Friday night. Oh, buddy.
Come on now.
Shoot, buddy. Let's get it under snap and just take a knee. All right. Good. That's the end of it, folks. South Gibson 29, Bolivar 27, and a great show of sportsmanship right there from Bolivar, man. They're hugging each other's necks and telling each other good job. I want to give a shout-out right there to number 27 down there from Bolivar. That's Christian Matthews, man. He was hugging his Hornet players and congratulating them, and you don't see that oftentimes, and you don't see that very often in high school sports, and that young man is showing off some great sportsmanship and class. So great job right there for Bolivar. I tell you what, man, just flat got it wrong. But we said during the pregame show, we said, man, Bolivar's got the talent to win this contest,
yes,
and they're a lot better tonight than they were last Friday night. I watched the film. They're a lot better tonight than they were last Friday night. Good job to Bolivar. They've vastly improved. South Gibson still got a lot of stuff that they need to work on. But, hey, man, in the region, we're 1-0.
1-0 in the region.
1-0 in the region, baby.
I got a feeling, though, we're going to see these guys again.
Oh, no, man. We shall see. We shall see. All right, folks, it's a final here at the Hornets' Nest. South Gibson 29, Bolivar 27. Been a lot of fun bringing you the broadcast. Next week, we're on the road. We are on the road next week. All right, folks, and I hate to tell you this. I really, really hate to tell you this, but, you know, we have to go to this. Excuse me. I told you a big fat lie. We are not on the road. I forgot. We host Crockett County next Friday night.
Oh, look out.
Which will be a dog fight, I would imagine. Crockett County comes to town. The Cavaliers come to town tonight. The Crockett County Cavaliers will come to town next Friday night. We will be here live and in color to cover that game for you. This has been a lot of fun. What do you think, Mr. Lambert?
Man, I tell you, we're learning a little bit every time we get out here. We need to buckle down and just get back to fundamental football. You know, blocking, tackling, scoring.
I would agree. We saw some good. I think South Gibson came out probably a little overconfident. Maybe a little overconfident in the first half. They looked a lot better in the second half than they did the first half. But hey, man, they're 2-1. They're 1-0. They're really 1-0 because that's the only one that matters is a region play.
That's right.
They're 1-0 in the region, squeaked out a win against a very talented Bolivar team. I'm telling you, folks, that Bolivar team we just watched right there is This is not the same team I saw on film from last Friday night. I'm just here to tell you. So I want to give a big shout out to Coach Lowe and the Bolivar Tigers that came in and gave it a valiant effort and gave herself a very, very good chance to win the contest. Give a shout out to the Bolivar fans, man. That's a long, long road trip. You got to come all the way through Madison County, all the way into the heart of Hardeman County. Highway 18 will be a rocking tonight, buddy, because there'll be a whole line of Bolivar disappointed Tiger fans heading home. I remember last year we had to make the road trip home from Bolivar, and it's a long ride, especially if you won. It was the trip was a lot better if you're the winner, but it's a long ride if you're not the winner. So congratulations to South Gibson going 1-0 in the region, folks. It's been a lot of fun. Chris, you got anything else before we wrap it up?
No, man, just excited to be here. And once again, guys, Stephen Rich makes this look easy. He makes this look easy.
Yeah,
he does a great job for the Hornet fans out here, and we duly, muchly appreciate Stephen Rich.
Well, thank you for the compliment, sir. I had to pay him to say that. All right, folks, it's final here. South Gibson 29, Bolivar 27. We'll be live here from the Hornets Nest again next Friday night. I like the Hornets Nest. It's my home, where South Gibson County will play host to the Crockett County Cavaliers. Until then, folks, stay safe, do good work, and God bless. We'll see you guys next Friday night.
Good night.